With Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, repairing in his head all the things he's wanting to be said. 90 minutes of Phil to Phil, with so much time to kill. He promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and show. The stream's online and straight away begins to whine, but all is fine as long as Shaz's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to endure like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran shoot feeling so insecure. The money earned on yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. If supports are also slow, his taste low and fails to grow, you never know, this surely turned into an easy bingo. Once clicked off across the board with charge to what because his code can be ignored, just how much DSP makes us feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch a creep who play bingo, but Phil will bitch and why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across the screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals are so machine. Snorting, burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if battery fun is child can't see if powers make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and starts his like before launching into a bike, pretending they're from bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of college cat and fatty life and all his strife, while forgetting that it's done well and they were rife. With drama he will react, but isn't act as a fact, as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. Teaches nearly over and awareness in sight, with what to white despite Phil to light that tips were not white. We'll say alright it is okay, and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tips will help from being off the other day. And with those words we win again, it's never if but always when the game is won. Thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Chat here and welcome to DSP Bingo for what is today the 31st of January 2024, Wednesday the 31st of January, the very final day of the month, and Phil will be absolutely desperate for much contributions, much valid contributions, valid memberships, none of these fake Argentinian memberships which he gets pennies for per membership. But yeah, Phil is apparently extremely stressed lately, and he apparently had a very unhinged daily crap last night. I've not seen any of the shit. This is 5 minutes long, like 5.5 minutes long. Apparently it's quite delusional and it's got to be seen to be believed. Yeah, Phil didn't have a great day of support yesterday and he was quite sad about that. He was so sad he forgot to set up today's streams. Like, you can see the message here. Sorry, I forgot to set up the streams. Stress lately has me forgetting things. So yeah, Phil apparently forgot to set up the one thing he's got to do for his work. He forgot to set up. The professional as always. Let's see what Phil had to say last night after a very slow day of support for him yesterday.
Good evening, everyone. Phil here. Welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Tuesday.
And look, let me just make sure this is 1.5 speed. I don't like playing Phil at normal speed. In case people are new, I don't like to play Phil at normal speed because he talks so goddamn slow. So by default, I go 1.25 or 1.5. 1.25 is a bit fast. So let's slow that down to 1.25. There we go.
Good evening, everyone. Phil here. Welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Tuesday, the 30th of January, 2024, also known as Tekken Tuesday, because I played Tekken all day today. On the first stream, I did offline modes, for example, doing customizations for this new character, Jun Kazama, that I wanted to play with. I made 2 custom outfits for her. I think both of them look good, but one of them looks a lot better. Then we went into Arcade Quest mode, and we played with Jun Kazama against AI in that mode to level her up, learn how to use her combos, mix-ups, different setups and the like. And it worked well. I got much better with her over the course of the day. I not only beat Arcade Quest mode by the end of the stream, which was really cool, but then on top of that, there's some AIs in the game that you can play as extra challenge, and I went to them, and I actually beat the AI that supposedly is the AI of Harada, the game developer. And I got a gold trophy for beating it and everything. So we unlocked a ton of stuff playing on the first stream. Then on the late stream, we took June online and ranked get multiplayer. It went really good. That was the best session that I've had by far. Tons of cool combos, tons of gameplay, learning counter moves, learning how to bait people, punishing stuff. The punishes are really important in this game, and I knew her punish, which is great.
So far there's no toxic.
Oh my God! What's up?
Thank you very much to Arcestus for the super chat. I can actually start liking these super chats as well. I can put a wee heart next to it and everything cool. But thank you very much to Arcestus for the super chat, who says, just saying hi to my sis in the chat. Welcome to the Snortex. You dragged your poor sister into these shenanigans. Jesus Christ, mass. Oh my God, where would you even start? If you're trying to introduce somebody to the whole DSP thing, how do you even begin to just explaining this bizarre creature? I do hope your sister enjoys herself all the same, though. Obviously, everyone's welcome to the streams. and hopefully with time they'll understand the thick Scottish accents, you know what I mean? It takes a while to kind of understand the things that are coming out of my mouth, because I do talk kind of very rapidly Scottish style, so there we go. So yeah, thank you very much for this, and of course, as you might have seen there, I have changed the notifications a little bit. Any super chats that are basically between, you know, a penny and $5, you get to see a good little puppy. You know what I mean? That's my wee dog. That's my wee doggy you saw in the super chat animation there. So, and yeah, what's up my dog? And my wee dog, you know, so there we go. Anything between 5 and 10, you get to see cat. And anything above 10, you get money, yeah. There you go. Simple as that. So yeah, I thought it was appropriate to move money, yeah to like a higher level, and that way, you know, the wee contributions, you get to see a wee puppy. So yeah, profit, yes. Dags, I do like dogs. I do like dogs. Yes. But cheers to this for the super chat. So a minute into this daily crap from Phil, no sign of any unhinged, delusional ranting, but let's see how it develops.
So it went really, really well, and I had a great time tonight in Tekken. Viewership was high, all right? But for some reason, all day, support was slow.
There we go. There we get into the meat of the fucking daily crap.
On the first stream and second stream, I didn't even hit a tier 1 tip skull. I think I got maybe like 5 super chats all day, no exaggeration, and I don't think I even got a single new membership. It was all just renewed memberships. This is the problem that I keep telling you guys about, is not only did I need this week to be very strong, but I'm screwed already. I'm behind because of the fake memberships, and no one is becoming a member right now. It's just a few people
womp womp
who are true fans renewing, and everyone else, no one becoming a member, no one gifting memberships, and it's killing me, all right?
It's killing him. It's literally killing him. The life is fucking fading from his fucking worn little, you know, limp body. He is dying before our very eyes because I didn't get fucking memberships.
And then on top of that, to have a day where actually the tips were slow too is like really bad. So here's the thing. If everyone showed up for today, everyone enjoyed the streams, viewership was good, engagement was good, what's going on?
What do you mean what's going on, Phil? Just because they liked the fucking what they saw doesn't mean they're fucking required to give you fucking money. Nobody owes you fucking anything. Well, I generally get some great fucking feedback from the bingo streams. People usually enjoy themselves, people usually have a good time. Does that mean I'm entitled to all their fucking money? Of course not. Don't be fucking ridiculous, Phil. If people wanted to give you money, they would give you money. Just because they had a good time doesn't mean they owe you anything for that. You went and made content, the audience watched it, the audience engaged with it, the audience may watch it on demand, you know what I mean? You will get some revenue from watching your videos on demand that you upload. Ad revenue. If they want to give you anything more on top of that, that's their own choice. But the simple fact of the matter is, Phil, if you're not entertaining enough to try and make a living, you might want to seek real employment.
Right? Because here's the thing, I don't want to become the guy who just plays Baldur's Gate 3 all day. I'll be honest with you, I got bored of playing it so much. I did. I was happy that this week we were doing variety. All month, people were saying Baldur's Gate too much.
Oh my god, he's actually... This is full mask off. We all know the reason why Phil fucking brought back Baldur's Gate 3 before his fucking day off. Baldur's Gate 3 guarantees him $100 in tips per stream. Because his audience are actually fucking terrified of him wage quitting the game. They know he hates the game. They know he can't stand the game, the fucking intricacies and the fucking difficulty level and everything else. But they make sure the game stays in rotation. They make sure the game does not get wage quit by fucking forcing. Basically, they will fucking go and give him $100 per stream. That's incredible. Hey, Dreaded End, hope you're doing well, pal. Yeah, Pam Solo was trying to reach out to you the other day, pal. They wanted to make sure you were okay, pal. So there you go. I just thought I'd put it out there. But good to see you, Dreaded End. Hope you're doing well. But I thought I'd let you know that Pam Solo was trying to get in touch with you, pal. I seen a wee comment in my stream afterwards where I was trying to reach out to you. So I just thought I'd share. I just thought I'd pass it on in case you haven't seen it. There you go. There's me fucking playing Messenger, boy. Anyway, but yeah, Phil's brought back Baldur's Gate 3 simply because money. Money, yeah.
Baldur's Gate too much. Can't wait for the new releases. Well, the new releases are out. So what gives? I really need to know what's going on, and I'm not going to listen to trolls completely talking out of their buttholes like they always.
Oh my god, Phil! Jesus Christ! No, I've got something for this.
I'm sorry.
There we go. I actually added a fucking Spoon's fucking sound clip to the fucking... Why? Just... This is what I do. Every time I see a Spoon in the fucking chat, I just... And of course, in case you're not aware where that's from, Fawlty Towers. The Hotel Inspector. Classic episode. Fantastic British sitcom. You know, John Cleese at his finest.
Do, saying stupid things. You know, listen, I have a right to stick up for myself and call out idiots on the internet who are making fun of me when I say something factual about me and my life, and they want to make a negative meme out of it. They're scumbags, and they have no place in my content, nor do they have no place on this planet.
Phil is wishing that people that make fun of him would die. Saying that we have no place in the planet just sounds like you're trying to encourage a mass killing of like fucking detractors. What the fuck?
Because all they do, they exist just to make fun of others to make themselves feel good. They're scum. So I know that's not the case, because after the stream that they keep bringing up, actually I had a really good Sunday, right? So it's bullshit. It's just people making stuff up. But my question is, why is it that now I'm playing Like a Dragon and Tekken, and all of a sudden the support is completely dried up for these games when they're brand new? You know, I dropped a lot of money to buy these games, so it just sets me back even further.
But Phil, your fans paid you money in the first place in order to fucking sustain you making this business, this content you make. Like, you invested in your business when your fans supported you before. That's a natural thing to do as a content creator, especially a gaming content creator. If you're not happy, you know, buying games to make a living, which is your whole bread and butter, then you cannot sustain this, Phil. This is getting ridiculous. This is getting pathetic. It's like fucking me complaining to fucking chat I spent money on getting a PC and a new microphone. No, fuck off. I get support from my streams and my chat, and I fucking reinvest in trying to make it a better experience for everyone. I do the best I can, you know what I mean? I'm not a miracle worker. I'm not going to fucking turn into like fucking top tier amazing bingo shit, you know what I mean? But I do the best with what I've got.
So if you're truly a fan, I want feedback. I want to know what's going on. Do you have an opinion on this? Do you just want more Baldur's Gate, you know?
He's like, oh my god. He's like literally saying, hey, where's the fucking money, guys? Give me a feedback, and how can I get more money from you guys? If Phil played Baldur's Gate 3 every day, he would get $100 every day. But the salt from him would be insane.
The thing is, I wish that I were a content creator who had enough funds and it was big enough that I could just buy games, try them once, drop them. I can't. So when people say, are you going to buy Persona 3? Are you going to buy this Grand Blue Fantasy? Are you going to play Foam Stars? Are you going to play this one, that one? The answer is no. I can only afford to play a certain amount of games in a certain amount of time. I'm not the kind of guy who's going to drop a lot of money on a game and then just drop the game, you know, if it doesn't do well. I'm going to keep playing it. I love Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. I'm going to keep playing it. I really like Tekken right now. I think it's superb. I'm having tons of fun and learning and getting better at it. I want to continue doing that. I can't do that if I got to worry every stream that everything dead stream. It's a dead stream. Why is it dead? There's people watching. Why does no one care enough to say, I like the content, let's keep it going, I will support it? I'm lost.
Maybe you're just not fucking relevant anymore, Phil. You get more attention from fucking haters and detractors than you do your own fans. Maybe your fans are fucking fed up of you fucking begging all the time. Maybe your fans have realised that no matter how much they fucking help you, it's never enough, and it never will be enough.
Because that's always happened. So what changed this week with these two games? I'd like feedback. If you want to respond to this video with a comment, or maybe you want to come to the podcast tomorrow's stream, let me know what you think. And the other thing is, tomorrow we are bringing back Baldur's Gate 3. To let you know tomorrow's schedule, it's going to be Baldur's Gate 3 on the first stream, and Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth on the late stream. So I'm doing what people want. I'm bringing back Baldur's Gate 3. Will the support come back for it? I hope so. Because right now, I don't know what else to do.
I just love how he's flat at admitting the only reason he's playing Baldur's Gate 3 is money. He's not playing to try and see what happens in the fucking game. He's not trying it because it's not even because the fans want it. He knows there's a fucking pattern where he fucking plays this game and gets $100 in tips. He is very aware of this. He is very cognizant of it. And so he's going to fucking do it because he's only in it for the money. Next time Phil tries to fucking say something bullshit where it's like, I'm not in this for a paycheck, I'm not in this to fucking make hundreds of fucking dollars. He is literally admitting right here and now that he's only playing Baldur's Gate 3 right now in this fucking stream. He moved the stream. He wasn't going to play this early. He was going to play it later on in the week. But here he is admitting flat out he's only playing it now, today, for money. Because it's guaranteed some great support before, so he's playing it again. The sole reason he's playing it is not because his fans want it, but because his fans support it. Because they line his fucking pockets with fucking dollars for it. I hope, and it's not going to happen, but I hope that Phil doesn't get the support he expects today. He will, because it's Baldur's Gate 3 and his fans are quite den-headed. Plus, when Phil tells him flat out, I need your fucking money now, they usually fucking deliver. It wouldn't surprise me if Phil has a well-supported day today because of his desperation. Also, he's going live. I'll just pause that some bitch and build up some speed-up juice.
I'm putting out the content people like, and I don't know what else to say. That's why I'm asking for your genuine feedback on this topic. I want to know what you think, what your take is on it. Okay?
The fuck did I butcher that word? Tish-tash topic.
That's why I'm asking for your genuine feedback on this topic. I want to know what you think, what your take is on it. Okay? But yeah, today was great gameplay of June. You want to see me actually progressively get better all day. Watch the arcade quest. You'll see me improve. You'll actually see some of the customizations available in the game for outfits. And then the online play tonight was stellar. Like, I had a ton of fun with it. I was kicking ass, and I hope that I get better and better with this character, okay? So tomorrow we mix it up, Baldur's Gate 3, followed by Like a Dragon. I'm off on Thursday. Friday, it's more Baldur's Gate 3 and Friday Night Fights, where I'll probably play more with June and Tekken 8 and maybe Paul and King again. I'm going to pick a new character in Tekken and learn them on Saturday's stream. So there's a lot coming up. I just hope people will come out for it and support it, all right? Please let me feedback what's going on. Fair enough? All right. Thank you all. Have a good night. See you tomorrow.
Fuck off, you fucking dork. Right, let's get bingo set up and prepared. I need a number. Can somebody please give me a number in chat? First number I see will be what I use for today's bingo card. Eric Rezner was 777. Very robust number there. I'll just type in 7 3 times. There we go. And hit randomise. There we go. Well, not randomise, but enter number. But there you go. This is the bingo card we have for today's show. Let me just randomise that bingo background picture as well. So, the bingo card we have for today's bingo is as follows. We've got Phil to say admittedly, him making a weird noise, him saying no exaggeration, there you go, and reality. The second row is Phil saying what the fuck are you talking about, but I'll also accept what are you talking about. He doesn't need to see, it doesn't need to say the fuck, you know, that's optional. Him saying day off, which is perfect because tomorrow is his day off. He's going to be fucking desperate to try and beg for money for tomorrow's day off. Him giving a years ago story. Him clearing his throat and him burping. The third row is Phil saying shocked. Him flailing his arms. Him saying bills wrong and him mocking his chat. The fourth row is Phil saying chill, interactive, it is what it is. Oh, and nonsense. The fifth and final row is Phil saying something style, like, you know, fighting style, RPG style, you know, begging style. Obviously, business, million, and finally, alright, that is today's bingo card. Hopefully we can get a third full house in a row. We've actually had 2 full houses in a row. So maybe we can make it a hat-trick, clean sweep hat-trick, who knows. And also, before we even continue, I want to try and, so, the previous 3, there's been 3 previous bingo winners who I've not heard from yet. I don't know if they're here now or whatever. If the Human Moon, Simple Guy 86 or Mr. Chip 76, if they're around right now, you guys have won bingo recently and I'm trying to see what you want as a prize. You know, I don't know how else to reach out to you guys to try and get you a prize for winning bingo because we've got a full house. If I don't hear from you soon, I'm just going to give that money to charity. It's the best. I mean, you know, it's got to go somewhere, you know what I mean? I'll say, I could just keep it in my own fucking pocket, but nah. Somebody won bingo, it's got to go somewhere, so I might as well go to Jasper's Angels if no one else is going to claim their winnings. So there we go. Anyway, so yeah, bingo time for today, and yeah, it's a strong looking card. Now, so I was going to say, oh yeah, the aim in the game, as you guys know, is to try and get a full house 25 out of 25 on the bingo card on the screen that you see before you. And to make sure though you're eligible to be in for a chance of winning a prize, you've got to make sure you left a comment in the community post, which is linked in the description of this live stream. If you've not left a comment in that community post, which is linked in the description of the live stream, you're not in for a chance of winning a prize. So there you go. There's a variety of ways for us to try and get free spaces to try and get a full house on the bingo card. For example, if Phil snorts 25 times or burps 10 times before he starts recording for gameplay for YouTube, that will give us all a free space. And yes, these do stack up and double up. So for example, if Phil snorts 50 times, that's 2 free spaces. If Phil snorts 75 times, that's 3 free spaces. And that's what happened yesterday. Phil snorted 88 times, and the thing is, we didn't even complete the podcast. We won bingo and we stopped at 88 snorts. He probably snorted more. We didn't get through the whole podcast. Bear in mind, there was like 15 minutes to go, and because we already won bingo, we just fucking pieced out at 88. Phil could have broken 100 for all we know, but we just got the fuck out of there because we fucking won. Simple as that. But yeah, these, as I said though, they do stack up. 25, 1 free space, 25 snorts, 50 snorts, 2 free spaces, and so on and so on and so on. Of course, as well, the burps, 10 burps free space, 20 burps a second free space, and so on. There's also another way to get a free space, and that's if you guys, you guys are in control of a way to get a free space as well. If we get 100 likes on this bingo stream before we finish playing bingo, not only does that give us a free space as well, but you guys also get to enjoy the Bubbles animation, that Pixar animation so very kindly made for us all to enjoy to celebrate 100 likes. So there you go. So you guys are in control of one way to get free spaces. The rest is all down to Phil and his bizarre bodily functions. I think I've built up enough speed up just here. I'll just go to 1.25 speed, and there we go. And yeah, Is it a long intro or short intro today? That's the thing too. It's a long intro. Okay, let me just get fast forward past the shitey intro, just so we don't have to endure that crap. Go past, go some more. Look, too far. I went too far. There we go. We'll go here. Okay. So guys, and a guy with long hair is trying to suggest we break the snort record. Can we have a free space? We'll see. If you break the snort record, that's free spaces as is. Perhaps 4. Who knows? We'll see. Anyway, good luck, everyone. Here we go.
Good morning, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Level 1 Podcast. Welcome to my final consecutive streaming day of the week and the final day of the month. Today is Wednesday, January 31st, 2024. I hope I find you all well this morning. I will start off with a statement.
How serious? Is he actually going to, immediately beg?
Basically, I've been stressed out lately. I know I have been. For many different reasons, some of which are public, some are not. Alright? There's been stuff going on in my life, both here on the streams that you're well aware of, because I've made you well aware of it, as well as stuff going on in my private life, and it stressed me out recently. Everything combined at once. It's like we've been talking about recently. When it rains, it pours. It's not just, here's a few things that happen over time, so they're easy to handle. No, instead it just has to be everything, all at once, right thrown in your face, and somehow you're supposed to juggle all of it and deal with all of it all at the same time, right? And honestly, one of the reasons why this month I decided against going forward with the documentary about myself, that's one of the major reasons. Already I've got so much going on, so much on my plate, that I didn't see how realistically I was going to be able to handle all of that stuff, plus take on all of the added burden of trying to properly do this documentary, which, let's be honest, had to have been done properly, because if it wasn't, that was not just going to only, affect me, but you, the viewers, as well. I realize that we are a community, all right? And basically, we're in a situation where anything that happens on these streams can affect anyone in this community, right?
Oh, give me a fucking break, Phil. They basically all follow, they'll basically follow your tune. They follow your tune. You basically tell them how to fucking react and how to fucking behave, and you tell them what you fucking want, and they fucking use your dollar to you because of that fucking dent-headed in their fucking ways. Better to criticize more for being a bingo baddie. I don't know if it's a new membership or if that's a just proper membership. I'm not entirely sure what's happening there. I think they're a member already. I'm not entirely sure because it's not popped off on my activity feed thing. But I think they're just re-popping messages if I'm not entirely sure. But it's always good to see the bingo baddies out in force.
So I get that, and I'm learning, and I'm a human who gets really stressed out sometimes. And so I just want to start off today apologizing for any stress that I may have relayed onto you in the last week. That's on me for being nervous, for being, like I said, at my wit's end for various different reasons. And again, it's not all stuff that we talked about on stream. There's other stuff going on as well. In life, for me anyway, the thing that ultimately makes me feel the worst is when something is going wrong and I have absolutely nothing I can do about it, right? There's one thing if stuff's, happening around you, like, all right, let's take action, right? Let's fix this, let's do this, let's do this, let's adjust on the fly and fix things and make them better. But sometimes in life, and especially as you get older, you will realize this more and more, as is my experience, there are things that are inevitable, there are things that are destined to happen that you can't stop, all right? And when they happen, it sucks. And it's one thing if it's one thing happening, but when you have a series of events that continue over the course of shit, for me it's been like now about a year and a half, and the stress levels just keep becoming exponentially more and more and more and more. It wears you down, and for a while there I feel like I was actually doing real good. Like I feel like over the second half of 2023 and into this new year, like there was good positivity and momentum. Admittedly, early on last year there was a lot of stress because of bad decisions that I made, but I feel like I adjusted that. And then with the release of something like Street Fighter 6, which reinvigorated my efforts to want to play games competitively and getting a new crowd of viewership back and continuing on with all these different projects and things I've been doing along the year and adjusting, I felt like everything was going smoothly for as much as could be done. You know what I'm saying? And then, then things all happen at once and everything explodes and everything hits the fan. And it's like, now what do you do to fix it? Oh, you just can't. There's nothing you can do. Oh, that's great, because, it's only my life. You know, it's not like this is a video game. It's like, oh shit, you know, I'm playing and things are really going bad this run. That's okay, I'll just respawn with my next life.
Jesus Christ. I think D-Dog has found the... I think D-Dog has found the Australian VPN. Thank you very much, D-Dog, for gifting 50 memberships. That's a bit fucking crazy. Hold on. This might pop up a lot of notifications. I don't know. Hold on.
Come the fuck in or fuck off.
Jesus, man. I don't even know how I'm going to keep up with all this. Hold on. This is very impressive. I don't know. Hold on. How do you read all these out? I like as well. I'm actually seeing like it's like there's 35 guys so far. Hold on. When this finishes gifting out all 50, I will read them out. The list is still going. There are still memberships being gifted out. It's 10 to go, I think.
Come the fuck in or fuck
41 right now. This is a 50 gift bomb from D-Dog. All the way from Argentina. I mean Australia. I mean Argentina. Sorry. I'm gonna say. There we go. I think we got as far as 41. I think we have 9 more. But we might not have enough. The thing is, though, we might not have enough people in the chat that can accept any more memberships. We might have maxed them out essentially. We might have hit our threshold as to how many people can get bingo memberships in the chat. So if we're at 41 right now, so big ups and well done to... So D-Dog has got memberships to the following people.
Member Bomb,
Medusa Jr., Derp Peters, Chaotic Knight, Dunce808, Gareth, Tom, Nibans, which is Nibans, The Black Cat, X'd Out, John Smith, Puss X and Boots, The Watch Prism, Site2420, Pixar Animations, Damien Anson, Rotary Dialer, Aussie's Game Room, DSP's illegitimate member Bomb, The Misery Merchant, Prophet, Lima Whiskey 7, Sclerotic, Paulo Vieira, Homamura, Kaneki J, Have a Smashing Day, Jim R6, Crash Override 330, Yin 33, Bump Juice, Nugs Medallion, Bob 1651 Hoskins, The Jeffrey Epstein Files, ADS, Colin Grant, Evil Eder, The Baltic Bro, Boolan, Zach Priest, Good Vibes Viking, and Tossed Salad. There we go. All those people were gifted memberships from D-Dog, and I believe it's 41 gifted memberships. It was a 50-member bomb, but I think the stream couldn't handle. I don't think our bingo stream had enough to give out memberships. So I imagine D-Dog might get 9 of those, gifted back to him, whatever, or refunded back to him. I'm not entirely sure how it works, but what my stream things tell me anyway is that it got 41 got gifted from the 50 bomb. But thank you very much, D-Dog. Very kind of you indeed. And yeah, also, if you got membership just there from D-Dog, make sure you thank him. I don't know, that caught me off guard. Also, is this going to go off like 40 more times?
Member Bomb, my biggest fans already.
I thought I stopped this happening, like playing over and over again. Jesus Christ. We might be hearing this a lot. Make the pop-up stop. I thought I stopped this from happening. I guess I accidentally enabled it or something when I changed things about earlier on. This might be going off for a while. I could just like mute it. Yeah, I think I'll mute it for now. I'll mute the notifications for now. They'll still go off, but you just won't hear a noise, and we'll just crack on with bingo. And once they're done, I'll unmute. But thank you very much, D-Dog. Very kind of you.
Oh shit, I'm playing and things are really going bad this run. That's okay, I'll just respawn with my next life. Oops, oh, this is real life. There's no respawning of a next life, right? You just have to deal with what's going on and somehow make do. And that's kind of what's been going on with me recently. Because some people have even said, they've come by streams and said, you seem like you're stressed again. It seems like you're at wit's end and you're angry and you're snapping and stuff like that. And the truth is that I'm in a unique situation where I'm put under a microscope constantly, and unfortunately, I'm not allowed to say and do things that other people can do, right? Like, any other person can make an observation about something and be like, hey, that's kind of like me. I see myself in that. That's pretty crazy. It's like fourth wall breaking. I'm playing a game and I see a connection to my real life. And most people can say that and that's fine. But if I say that, you have 20,000 jackasses who then spin it into something like, oh, he's egotistical, he's this, he's that. What are you talking about? It's a simple factual observation that any human should be able to make, but I'm not allowed to make it because I'm the devil, right? I'm the villain. So I can't just do normal stuff. I'm not allowed, right? You know, just like everyone else who says dumb stuff like, oh, the reason why you're so stressed out is because you put all of the effort of your business on the fact that it's a crowdfunded business, right? And if you diversified out and you did more than just crowdfunding and you found sponsorships and things like that, you know, you'd be fine, which is completely false. You know, I can't get sponsorships because of these people who ruin everything for me. There's a reason why I'm not in the Twitch partner program, and it's not me, okay?
Well, you have claimed in the past that you didn't want to be sponsored anyway because you're not a sellout shill, not a sellout paid shill like all those other content creators. You have said time and time again to your dumbass audience that you'd rather fucking do what you do than be a paid shill and advertise and plug things. So now you're sitting here crying about not getting the opportunity to fucking be a paid shill when you tried to fucking put on a brave face before and claim you never wanted to be one anyway. Phil, make up your mind. Just stick to one course. So, do you want to fucking sponsor things or not? Because sometimes you tell us you do and sometimes you tell us you don't. It's really mixed signals here, there really are. But Jesus Christ, Phil, just stick to one. Stop flip-flopping your story all the time.
There's a reason why Teespring dropped me from their merch store after having me in there for over 5 years and setting me up themselves, knowing well who I was, okay? I don't have or get the opportunities everybody else does because I'm in a unique situation. I think Mike Klum actually said it best, all right? He literally said to me, in my early research about you, to figure out who you were and everything, as I started to look deeper into things, I realized that you have likely one of the biggest troll communities on the internet, bigger than other people who he's dealt with, much bigger, which is hilarious because you see some of the other stories and things, it's like, oh, woe is me. Yeah, but you don't even have half the fucking hardships, you know, of other people. Woe is you, right? So basically with me, all right, there's just so much going on. There's really no ways to fix the problems that are happening. And what ends up happening is that all that gets pent up inside of me and it affects me in a bad way. And then I go back to my old ways and I do things that are stupid and I bother you guys with things every stream that I shouldn't bother you with. And it is what it is, right? So there's not much you can do about that besides recover from it and learn from it and try.
Okay, hold on. Apparently, so I think some more memberships got gifted out in between, like, all the ones that I read out earlier on, because it's now saying there was 8 more memberships gifted by D-Dog, but I think it's part of the bomb we had earlier on, and it's just my Stream Elements connectivity feed. So big up, so well done to Gregory Lake, Cal V1N, Battery Exhausted, Sewer Squirrel, Arc 509, Joe Rowe, Daniel Cannon and Kel Denson, who have all received memberships as well, thanks to D-Dog and his very kind member Bam. So there we go, that's like, I believe it's 49, and there might be like one more, I'm not entirely sure. I'm trying to find out, like, I mean, it's like, I feel so fucking weird right now, like, you know, in terms of like, I'm trying to find the fucking last member, like, my activity feed went all strange on me. So it's like, I don't know if it's like, because it went and says D-Dog gifted 41 members, and then there's a separate section saying D-Dog gifted 8 members. And it's like, okay, my math means there's one left. Who's a missing member I can't see, I don't know. I'll try and add the names before the end of bingo as well, but it's going to be a struggle to try and get through them all.
To regroup and try not to make the same mistakes for the 27th time, right? So today is going to be a chill day, all right? Today is going to be a completely chill day, all right?
I don't think it will be, Phil. It depends on how much money you get. But did Phil just say it is what it is? My bad. Okay, hold on. It is, okay.
It's just going to be me relaxing with you guys, enjoying some laid-back games. Not even a fighting game, which is a good thing. You know, I like Tekken a lot. Right now, I think it's a superb fighting game, and I'm having a ton of fun learning the game and getting better at it. But it's a stressful game. When you're playing a fighting game like that, that's like adrenaline pumping, nerves on edge, and you need your nerves on edge. That's the thing. You need to be able to react and do things, and you know, constantly a million things going through your head at once, right?
Did Phil just say a million? Interesting number.
Jesus! Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, 6 million. 6 million. That's a pretty interesting number, isn't it? 6 million. But guess what? You're wrong. It didn't happen. You're making it up, right? You make that shit up. Now, how about this? Banned. Gone forever. Because I don't put up with your fucking bullshit.
Now that was good. Now that was a fucking good one.
The bar's being raised.
It's too good. I couldn't help it. I could not help myself. I said million for God's sake. I had to do it. There we go. But anyway, I think so. Yeah, I've seen a couple of super chats come in there, and I've not had a chance. all these pop-ups are still going, so it's not a chance to fuck. I'm waiting for them to get out of the way. These pop-ups. I don't know if I can finish. If I can like interrupt them. Like if I like reload the overlays or whatever, will it stop it going crazy, or is it calmed down? Have I broken the cycle? I may have broken the cycle altogether, and I think it's okay now. So there we go. So I think me pressing reload overlays actually fucking stopped them all going crazy. So that's good to know. But let me replay the animations in. It didn't get a chance to get played in. Redneck Ogre. Oh wait a second. I forgot. I need to unmute it. Hold on. Let me retry that with me unmuting the fucking thing one more time.
Oh my dog, what's up?
There we go. So thank you to Redneck Ogre for the 78 super chat, and it was just I think it's a wee super sticker of sorts. Like, I mean, there wasn't a message attached to it. It was that. I found the message and I sent that. So thank you very much for that indeed, and also thank you very much to Marissa Jr.
Oh my dog, what's up?
who says D-Dog sings "Don't Cry for Me, Argentina." So there we go. Right, I think the member bomb spam is like is finished now. Again, thank you D-Dog for very kindly gifting memberships. I do appreciate it. And yeah, let's crack on with the bingo. Very strong start to the card. It felt immediately begging from the get-go, like a pathetic sort of like, you know, creature. This is like him in full pity me mode. This is like the ultimate victim segment. He begins with his victim segment statement. And Meester has looked into the future and says, incoming abusive boyfriend gaslights. Let's go 1.5 speed and see what we've got in store for us.
So, and by the way, I don't know why Neckbeard Reviews is typing paragraphs in the chat. There's no way I can read them. I'm doing the show. You gotta love it. People are like just typing their heart out in the chat. Like, you see I'm talking to the camera, right? Like, I can't read what you're saying. Anyway. So, I apologize for any stress that I caused this week. Please know that it wasn't intentional. It was because of all the other things going on in my life at this point. And it sucks that, you know, things are just happening all at once. It's a perfect storm of crap, and I gotta deal with it, and I gotta get through it. And the thing is, you know I'll get through it. You know, I have been through this kind of stuff before. I've gotten through it before. It's not the end of the world. At the same time, it's just incredibly stressful that this is the millionth time that stuff happens that's not in my control. And again, I'm powerless to do anything about it. And that's what drives me nuts the most, you know? Because as much as I would like to say, I know what I'll do, I'll adjust all my content and I'll try to make it better per feedback, which I've done. New thumbnails, new titling system for my videos, right? Bringing back content that's been lost from the internet for years and making a whole channel to make that presentable to you in a modern format, which you've wanted, right? Keeping shows alive that very well could have died because of trolling activity, but still able to keep them alive because of the help of you guys and on-the-fly thinking. I'm doing my best to juggle all of this and maintain sanity, you know? It's a lot on my plate, because it's not just that. If that was just what I was doing in my life right now, if that was it, that would be enough. But the fact that outside of this office, I've got a private life, and I've got other things going on that you guys are not aware of at all, multiple other things happening, I'm juggling there, and it's incredibly stressful, you know? And it sucks. So, it is what it is. You know, I gotta get through it. And I want to, again, let you know that if I'm on a stream and I seem overly stressed, right? It's probably a combination of a million factors. It's not just what's going on in that moment, right? But you have to understand that, sadly, there's just people out there that are out to get me for no good reason. Like, it's not because I've hurt them. It's not because I've done heinous acts on the internet. It's because the internet has attached themselves to my ass as a giant, pulsating, infected hemorrhoid. And it's about to burst. And they just stay there, and it won't go away because they found that they get pleasure or money or popularity by literally hurting me. And so I have to deal with that on a daily basis. Imagine that there's a group of people out there that are all anonymous, but they can get away with just twisting the knife further into you. And every day that they do it, they get something pleasurable out of it, and you get hurt. And you
twisting the knife? I thought it was a motherfucking spoon they fucking twisted.
I'm sorry?
Well, we all have fucking real life shit going on. We try and fucking separate that from the fucking internet shit we do here. I've got a real life fucking outside. This fucking bingo stream, this is like, what, a couple of hours a night for me, whatever. Just to chill and relax. And what am I doing from it? This is me just fucking playing a game of bingo based on Phil's habits and sayings and words and actions. You know? But in between all that, I fucking wake up at 6 and get my ass to fucking the gym in the morning, then go to work, you know, all day, and then, get a couple of buses home and all that jazz, and then I get to see my loving family, my brand new wee dog who's happy to see me because I've been out all day and all that jazz. I get to have a quick wee dinner, and then, but in between all that, obviously there's real life shit going on, of course, which is nobody's fucking business. You know what I mean? Phil just seems like he's crying because he can't. It is life. Remember though, this is the happiest Phil's ever been in his life. Phil has told us time and time again this is the happiest he's ever been in his entire life. And yet right now he sounds like he's on the fucking verge of just ending it all. Like he's talking wants to go into Minecraft and just, end it. That's Phil. Life has its ups and downs. Your life's not, your ups and downs in your life are dictated by money. It's as simple as that. And that's not a great way to live, Phil.
Can't stop them. There's nothing you can do about that, right? It's pretty bad. And there's not much I can do about it, all right? So, it's life, and I want to get better, meaning I want to not be putting that towards you guys, if I can avoid it. So, it's this simple. You're not going to hear it, from me. I'm just going to move forward positively. I'm just going to relax with you guys on streams. We're going to enjoy games. We're going to have fun discussions. I'm not going to be bringing up the stressful bullshit. There's no point, because again, as much as I've tried to affect the situation in some way, none of my efforts have helped. Like nothing, literally nothing that I've said, that I've done, that I felt has helped. So why am I going to sit here and why am I going to be so pent up angry about it, right? When it's time to basically just let it go and be more reserved, and whatever happens, happens. Right? I think that's the better way to think about it, is sometimes in life there's things you cannot control and you just got to let go rather than just be so angry about a situation or so try to be control freak about it. Sometimes you just can't fix it. So
I mean, that's to a degree, that's right. If there's things outside of our life, like outside of our control, right? If something's happening in your life but you have absolutely zero control about it, there's really little point in worrying about the things that you cannot dictate and control. It's like rain. It's like, oh shit, it's raining today. That's ruined my fucking day. It's fucking raining heavily. You can't do shit about that fucking rain. It's not as if you can fucking just like pray the rain to go away or whatever shit. You can maybe fucking put on like a jacket or get an umbrella or some pish, to try and lessen the burden of the fucking rain. But in the grand scheme of things, if there's not a lot you can do to control a situation, then sometimes it's best to not let yourself get too worked up about that situation. Oh, yeah, Mr. says I love rain. Look, as a Scotsman, we grew up with the rain. We were born in the rain. You know what I mean? We thrived in the rain. But yeah, I mean, some people love rain, some people hate rain. You get what I'm saying, though. It's all about, don't stress over the things that you have no control of. You know what I mean? Because it means if there's things you do have control of in your life that you can do something about, then I'll say by all means, do something about that and try and, get a handle on it. But if there's some things that are happening which are completely outside your control, don't waste time stressing over it. Play, damn it.
let it ride and see what happens. In life, generally, in my life, when stuff like this has happened, and I just let it go, well, not really just let it go, but over time, things just get better. So I'm just going to let it go and hopefully things get better, rather than sit here and harp on shit all day, every day. There's no point, all right? So I've said my piece. I apologize for being so stressed this last week. You know, to anyone who felt like I wasn't myself or you're offended or something, well, you know, I'm a human and I make mistakes, and I'll continue to make those mistakes, you know? All I can do is...
Oh my dog, what's up?
Thank you very much, Tay Black Mage, for the super chat, who says Greed Pig gets felted live on stream. Thank you, Black Mage, for the super chat. Yeah, and yeah, for people that just joined the stream, that was my wee dog. You seen that wee pop up in the corner, the wee good little boy in the corner from that? So that was my wee dog. So there we go. So, yeah, cheers, Black Mage, for the super chat, man. Hope you're doing well.
Finally acknowledge when I make said mistakes, and say I'll move on from focusing on that stuff every single day, right? You guys don't want to come to a stream every day to hear about my income. You guys don't want to come to the stream every day to hear about this problem or that problem.
Yeah, but you insist on telling us all. Like, you cannot help yourself. You just fucking do it. It's like some sort of... It's like breathing to you. It's like breathing and begging are basically the same sort of thing to you, for God's sake. and Stevie did is absolutely right. This is not an apology. By the way, Stevie, if you just turned up, you missed the 6 million thing. We've done that already. We got it out of the way early because Phil said million earlier on. So if you just turned up, you missed that. I'm sorry, pal. But it was inevitable. Like Thanos and, snapping a finger, it was inevitable. Put it this way, if Phil says million again one more time, we'll do it one more time, just for you.
With memberships and shit, you don't care. You're just here to have fun with me, right? And to have a good time at whatever gameplay that I'm doing. And I'm grateful to those who come by every day regardless, right? To hang out with me and have a good time. Like, that's what you're here for, right? As I said many times over the years, you are here to unplug from your own lives and hopefully have some good time with me and forget about your own stresses, correct? That's really what you're here for, ultimately, right? When you unplug, you don't want to then go to someone's stream and hear about more stressful bullshit.
I feel like somebody has gotten in his ear and kind of read him the riot act here. It feels like somebody is fucking, absolutely just fucking trying to set him straight here. Whether it's Cat that's got in his ear or one of his moderators, it seems like Phil, because this is not the normal kind of Phil we see. This is like someone it seems to have gotten into his ear and given him this kind of like, talk. I know, yeah. People want a screenshot of this. Oh, it's a comment on a daily. We watched the Daily Crap. Ian Sorrell says it's a comment on Daily Crap. We've seen it earlier on. We watched it earlier on, but I didn't actually read the comments. So we can do that right now. Actually, let's do it right now. Remind me not to unpause. Actually, you know what? We'll do this first. We'll do this bit first in case I fucking forget, because I am a forgetful bastard. Let's give me a second here. So there we go. Full screen, because people really want this freeze frame. Even if Phil's face is a little bit blurry, why not? Exactly. Apologising isn't just words. The perfect song to play during Phil's fake apology. There we go. Oh, so before we even continue anything else as well, thank you very much to... Hold on, where is it there? Thank you very much to XGS for the super chat. It says, I just want to see the Doug. I hope you got to see the Doug, pal. Hopefully, I actually missed it on screen, so I didn't really see it properly. I hope, if it popped up, then cool. If it didn't, I'll play it for you. But I do hope you got to see the Doug. XGS. Thank you very much for the super chat. But let's see how it turned out. There we go, there's Dennis Strange fucking hairline as well. There we go. Let me throw that in my members Discord so they get to enjoy Phil's oddly shaped fucking head. There we fucking go. Fantastic stuff indeed. Okay, I was just trying to remember what I was going to do. This is what I'm going to do. Daily Crap. Shut up, Phil. Comments. Is it this one right here? An hour ago. Is it this one people are talking about here? Wait, by JD's Nifle.
It doesn't make any sense why he's even texting.
Which comment was it that Phil's like reading off here? Is this one? Okay. So, an hour ago apparently, someone said in this comment here, Daily Crap, not trying to come off as mean or insulting at all, but I think it's just a bad business model. I understand the logic behind it. If people enjoy content, then they'll support it as you don't have sponsorships or any other source of income. Enjoyment directly equaling financial support. For years you said that it's not your viewers' responsibility to get you out of whatever hole you were in at the time, and no one should feel bad for not supporting. However, that's the business model, where if people enjoy it, then you're expecting them to be charitable towards you daily. Responsibility is on them completely. There's only a finite amount of money that your fans can give you during a certain time. I'm surprised he fucking accepted this fucking comment. They also have bills, emergencies, their own video games or online subscriptions they want to keep on, and their own paycheck and reasons they can't directly give you their hard-earned money at that time. So when you keep going on about low support and how people must not be enjoying games, being a day streamer or whatever, think about the trolls less and more about your actual fans sitting there feeling bad about not being able to help you out your financial hole. Phil saw that comment, and he actually might have fucking taken that comment on board. Like, Phil approved this comment. Like, I mean, I genuinely am surprised he approved this comment, because usually Phil would fucking think this guy doesn't know what he's talking about, he doesn't run a fucking YouTube channel or business, whatever. If this guy's like a regular, I can only imagine this guy might be a regular. Maybe Phil recognised the name, and he's like, okay, he actually has a point. We'll see how long this fucking act lasts, so from Phil. The mask can only stay on for so long until a fucking true Phil comes out. Jesus, man, but yeah, some of these comments are interesting to say the fucking least. But yeah, let's get back to the bingo and see how well we can do.
Alright, so, I mean, initially, with this whole thing, I think, of course, as they say, hindsight is 20/20. Initially, what I probably should have done, which I wouldn't have known this because the first time I've gone through something like this, is just mention the problem, say it exists. If it further affects things, I'll let you know, and here's how we fix it. Then we fix it. So, for example, I fixed the problem when it came to the React channel, right? The problem has been resolved, and we just did a React show on Sunday that went down without a hitch, correct? So, rather than focusing on it and talking about it endlessly, that's it. All right, I mentioned it, we fixed it, that's it, move on, right? And that's really what, you know, I should have done, rather than just constantly talking about it. Constantly asking for more of this and that and getting everyone all riled up about bullshit, and then people coming here on the streams and getting all frustrated because why is Phil in this mood every day now? Why is Phil stressed out and this and that? You know what I mean? Yeah. So, like I said, today I'm not going to be talking about any of that stuff. I just want to hang out with you guys. I want things to get back to normal here. All right.
That's a bad news for the Centre Square. If Phil is not going to fucking ask for money, and he's not going to beg profusely, then how's he going to mention bills? I don't know. I feel a bit bad. I feel a bit concerned for the Centre Square happening.
And in more relaxing times. All right, enough of you two idiots. Get the fuck out of the chat. Seriously, two idiots.
Oh my god. He was there to have a chill time, and he immediately fucking bans to people in his fucking chat. Have we got Leaning Ban? Is Leaning Ban on the card today? I don't think it is. Neither is Idiots. That's a shame. That's a shame. Let's just rewind that and enjoy it one more time. Let's enjoy that moment. He's talking about so. I was like, this is all I want to do today.
Is Phil stressed out and this and that? You know what I mean? Yeah. So, like I said, today I'm not going to be talking about any of that stuff. I just want to hang out with you guys. I want things to get back to normal here. All right, and more relaxing times. All right, enough of you two idiots. Get the fuck out of the chat. Seriously, two idiots just got to sit there. Blah, 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 shut up. I'm trying to tell you I want to relax. All right, I just want to relax and have a good time. Oh, let's be in the chat. Let's try to rile Phil up. No, you're not going to do that today. You're gone.
Oh, fuck. Don't rile Phil up. He made a weird noise, so it helps with bingo.
Burger.
Thanks. So, yeah, that's it. And it's funny because normally on a podcast, right, I'd be like, okay, we have all these topics. I came to the podcast today. I don't have anything to talk about. What I want to do is just go through the schedule for the week. We'll open it up to see what you guys want to talk about today. If you want to do some Q&A or whatever. And, you know, if the podcast ends early and we jump into Baldur's Gate 3 early, I guess that's fine. And we'll go from there. Okay?
Ruh-roh.
Cool. All right. So here's what's going down. You guys, this whole week that I've been playing new releases, there's been an audience. It's not everyone. I should make that abundantly clear because when I say you guys and stuff like that, it sounds like it's an overgeneralization. But there was, over the course of January, all right, a definite desire and demand from my audience to play other games. That Baldur's Gate 3, I've been playing it nonstop for a month, right? 60 hours into it. And people were like, you know, it's great. People are showing up for it and engaging and supporting those streams, but we wish you were playing other stuff. We can't wait for new releases to hit. So then I decided, hey, let's do new releases, right? Let's do it. So we play them. And then immediately when I start playing the new releases, every day I notice in chat people saying, where's Baldur's Gate? Where'd it go? You're not playing Baldur's Gate today? I'm like, no. That was the whole point. I told you guys that when we were playing that game in December, that would be the focus for December into January, as far as we could push it. But that when new releases came out, they were going to be the priority. I mean, Baldur's Gate 3, at this rate, I'm in Act 2, and we're 60 hours in. It sounds like this is going to be like a 120-hour game, right? So I knew it. I mean, again, thank God I didn't start playing this in the fall, because I never would have gotten anywhere in this game with all the other games that I juggled, right? It would have just made a huge mess. Excuse me. So that's the thing. Like, it's funny that so many people said they were tired of Baldur's Gate, and they wanted me to move on to other stuff. So I did, and then immediately another crowd said, well, where's Baldur's Gate, right? And here's the thing. I can't just play Baldur's Gate. I hope you understand that. Like, I'm a variety guy when it comes to gaming, and one of the things that I really like about me and my streams and my content is that I don't just play the same game all day, every day. If I did, I would be bored, right? If I actually just sat here and I nonstop played Baldur's Gate, or Street Fighter, Tekken, or another RPG, or an action-based game, Elden Ring, if I just sat here playing the same thing nonstop, boom, 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 I would get so burnt out. That's definitely one of the reasons why I've had the longevity that I've had for over 15 years, is that I position myself in a way that I always have content to do, because I don't just do one style of content, right? And I'm happy about that. I don't want to just play the same game over and over. So please understand, this was actually a good week for me personally to finally unplug from Baldur's Gate for a week and say, let's do something different and refreshing. And I feel like I did the right thing because especially with Tekken, that's a franchise that I've always liked, but I've never been good at since like the 90s, right? So you're talking like 25 years that I haven't been good at Tekken. And now actually approaching Tekken from a different perspective, the same way that I approach Street Fighter 6. Let's learn the new mechanics. Let's learn the nuances. Let's learn the combo system and the juggles and how to play this game. That's actually one of the major things about it, that I never did. I was like, let's just fuck around with it. And that's what I would do previously, just mess around with it for a while. And when that time ran out, that's enough. But now I'm actually putting effort in to try to learn stuff. I'm going to probably take like 5 characters, just like I did with Street Fighter 6. I'll probably take like 5 characters that I like, and I'll try to play them at the entry level, then try to get a little bit more advanced, then start learning the actual nuances of the game. Because you remember with Street Fighter 6, it took me months, I'd argue 2 to 2.5 months to finally learn all of the mechanics of the game and get into it at a competitive level. It really did. Like, it didn't even sink in. Drive impact and things didn't sink in for a while for me. But once they did, it was like a light bulb going off, and now I was doing drive rush combos and, you know, leveling up and doing well and got multiple characters to the master level, right? And maybe that could happen with Tekken 8 as well. So I'm happy that I did play a lot and immerse myself in it, and I unplugged from Baldur's Gate this week, right? But I know that people are saying now, bring back Baldur's Gate, bring back Baldur's Gate. And so that's what we're doing. You know, I'm listening to your feedback. We're adjusting on the fly. To be honest, I wish that people liked Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth more, but it's obvious you like what you like, and I can't make you like things that I like, no matter how many, you know, how much effort I put into it and I try to push it forward in a positive way. You know, I can't make it be more popular for my audience, right? But I'm also not going to give up on it. I love that game, and I'm not going to now not play it simply because it doesn't resonate with my mainstream audience. Instead, I'm going to just play it less, right? So, let's talk schedule for the next week. All right, today it's the return of Baldur's Gate 3 to the daytime stream, continuing right where we left off, which we're in the middle of a dialogue, and I don't even know how to answer the dialogue. As you remember, we were doing a jailbreak, and basically I was all frustrated because I had to do the jailbreak twice because of a stupid AI glitch, where the person who I saved then ran off and aggroed the whole tower. I had to redo the whole thing. I mean, it was really boneheaded how they did that part. Why would the AI run off and do that? It's just stupid. And it drove me nuts, so I had to redo it, but then we ran out of time. And I have no idea what to do because the game's presenting me with choices. Like, I have no clue what's going to happen if I choose one or the other. And obviously, after all the work I just put in, I don't want these prisoners to die. But at the same time, I don't want to ruin what I'm doing in the tower now because I'm kind of undercover, and I don't want to ruin that either. So we got to talk about it. All right, we got to talk about it and figure it out. I'm sure you guys are going to help me, just like you've done the entire playthrough, to try to figure out the right decision and move on from there. Okay, so that's the first thing we're doing today, is continuing on with Baldur's Gate 3. I'm hoping that the same audience that's been there to engage and support will be here today, and we can bring back that momentum. And moving forward, Baldur's Gate 3 is going to be a daytime stream again. Yes, for the foreseeable future. You guys yelled and screamed all week for it, so I'm listening. I'm going to give you what you want. We're going to continue on with it. Now, just so you guys know, there's no way we're beating Baldur's Gate 3 by the end of this month. It's just not possible. So you have to understand that at some point, Baldur's Gate 3 is getting downgraded, and likely it's going to be when Final Fantasy VII Rebirth comes out. The thing is, I know that Final Fantasy VII Rebirth also is going to have a very engaged audience. It happened with the remake. People liked that a lot. So, the way I see it, you know, let's play this out as a daytime game as long as we can, and then by the time that Rebirth comes out, if we need to swap them around, that's okay. But we'll figure that out then. We got basically like another month to worry about that because Rebirth doesn't come out till the end of February. Okay? Fair enough? Okay. So, Baldur's Gate 3, continuing today, coming back into the main schedule. Tonight's late stream will be Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, which at this point, I think the game has just got superb. Now we're in Hawaii, completely different map, completely different fighting styles. The culture is different, the storylines are different. We just did a...
I'm counting that. Fighting styles, I'm counting that.
Burger.
5 in a row. That's concerning. Mission, all about Hawaiian cuisine, and it was super fun. So, I get the feeling I'm really, really, really going to enjoy this game, and I can't wait to hang out with you guys later tonight playing that on the late stream, okay? I'm off from streaming tomorrow. I'm going to do my best to try to not be stressed out and just forget about all this crap going on around me and just try to have some fun with my wife. I know she's been waiting all week to play more Tekken. She's been playing Like a Dragon all week. She says, yeah, on the day off is when she wants to play more Tekken when I'm there with her to help her.
There we go. Phil said day off. Fantastic.
Burger.
5 in a row. That's concerning.
Back-to-back bingo, just like that, baby.
With the arcade quest mode and continue on. She's been using Victor and she likes the character and trying to get better with him. So we're probably going to do that tomorrow. When I come back on Friday, it's more Baldur's Gate 3 on the daytime stream. And then Friday night fights, where I'm going to be playing with Jun Kazama, who I used last night in Tekken and did really well with. Like, if you didn't see last night's stream, I did really well with Jun. I actually went on big win streaks. I was dominating people, which was funny because, you know, I just learned her.
Wow. Nobody cares. Do you care? I fucking sure as hell fuck don't. Like, who cares what happened in a fucking game, Phil? How much money did you make?
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much, Black Mage, for the super chat. It says 32 characters, and he's going to pick 5, then throw the rest in the trash like a bag of zombie Skittles. That's a nice throwback reference right there from Black Mage. But yeah, thank you very much, Black Mage, for the super chat. Exactly, you're exactly right. He doesn't explore his characters too much. That's for Cat to do. Cat seems more invested in fucking Tekken than Phil does. But there you go. So it's always a way. He'll stick to the ones he's most comfortable with, essentially.
But man, I was doing really good and just getting better too. Because the thing is, I need matchup knowledge now. There's one thing about having general character knowledge. Now I need to learn matchup knowledge. Okay, so I can't wait to play again Friday night. I might not just use her. I might go back to King or Paul, but I did so well with her. I'm probably gonna focus on her. Okay. Then on Saturday, it's going to be more Tekken 8, but we're going to use a new character. And what we'll do is let's talk about it over the course of today and Friday. Like, what kind of character would you like to see me use? I'm leaning more towards a silly character like Kuma or Panda or something like that, because I think that would be pretty silly to have a big bear that you're fighting with. I don't know how good they are in this game. In some games they've been good, decent, and others are terrible. So I have no idea how good they are in this game or not. But I was leaning towards that, unless you guys have another idea. Like another character I thought Jack, because Jack is always a unique and fun character as a robot with all these different abilities and everything. So I was thinking something like that. But think about it. Let me know what you think, and we'll try to determine that. But what I'll do on Saturday, we'll take a character, and what I'll do is the night before, I'll probably watch some combo videos, study some videos about their gameplay, punishments and stuff, and then we'll go into training mode, and for like a half an hour, I'll practice combos and strategy. Then we'll go online, not to the ranked matches, but to the quick matches, and try to play some quick matches and learn that character.
Oh my god, Phil. Well, first of all, thank you, Anders Pack, for, popping your member message, your 3-month member message. Just to say, just to prove I've been a member this long. So look at Anders Pack flexing how long I've been a member for. Yeah, so cheers for that, Anders back though. There's a wee sound clip. I can play a sound clip here that Dash has sent earlier on. Dash was thinking this might be good for the bingo. I'll play it anyway.
Behold, my I don't care-inator!
There you go. But that is played. We felt we don't care. Your audience don't really fucking care. You fucking go into very specific details about Tekken, the things you're going to fucking do in Tekken or whatever. It's just, I'm going to do this thing. I'm going to play this mode. And we'll see. You're going into like ridiculous, specific, minutiae details. And nobody gives a shit. We really don't give a shit, Phil.
To a capacity where I feel comfortable with them, then I can do ranked. Because remember, Tekken's different than Street Fighter. When you play Street Fighter, even if you start ranked, you start with qualification matches that place you into a certain level. They don't do that in Tekken. You just get thrown right to the wolves in Tekken, and your overall ranking is determined by overall how you've done with all the characters, not just the one you're playing. So you got to do the quick matches first before you go to ranked, or else you're gonna get bodied, right? So we'll see. Let's think about it. Jack, Kuma, or somebody else, let's talk about this in the next day or two. So I'm basically, so on Friday night, I can watch matchup videos for Saturday's stream. And the Saturday night will be more Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. Sunday is the React Show, DSP versus the Internet. Sunday night is up in the air. If I don't have to do too many private patron videos this month, then maybe what I will do is do a late night stream of a retro react over on DSP Throwback, and we could do a poll to determine what you'd like me to react to. Do you want me to continue on with the Red Dead 1 playthrough? Do you maybe want me to go back and play a different playthrough, for example, my original Bloodborne run, or maybe my original Dark Souls run, or maybe Heavy Rain? Like, that's what I was thinking. Like, those 4 games are all great games to do a retro react to. And, I think that would be great. You know, got to think about what you would want to see. The thing is, though, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I think this week probably I have to take Sunday night off to do the private react videos. I don't really see another way around it. Because I was thinking about it that, yeah, sadly, I know for a fact, I think Slayer is going to have at least 2 videos, although he basically says 1 long video, so like an hour. If it's just an hour, I could probably fit that in between streams somewhere, or one night just stay after my late stream and do that video. But if there's more than that, then I need to take the time away to do it.
That doesn't make sense, Phil. That does not make sense whatsoever. You want to know why it doesn't make sense? Because if you can fucking if you can commit the extra time from one stream, why can't you commit the time for the subsequent following streams? Phil, let's just play devil's advocate here. Let's pretend, hypothetically, you have 4 Patreon React videos to make. How about after each certain stream, you know, after, you know, you fucking take the time after the last stream of the day and you do 1 Patreon React video. Then the following day, or maybe the day after, you do another one. That way you don't have to fucking miss out on doing a stream where you're trying to beg for fucking $10 on a night stream because it's fucking slow support day. And you don't have to fucking, you know, lose the whole entire fucking stream. Phil, it doesn't make sense. It really doesn't make fucking sense. So, if you're able to do it after one particular stream only, and not any other streams, why can't you do it after any other streams or multiple fucking videos? For God's sake. Also, big ups to D-Dog for popping their member message 3 months as well. Says, I get to write a message. I get to write a member's message. Oh my god. What should I say? I shouldn't waste it. Oh, the children from Aquatine Hunger Force. Carl. What a fun. I don't quite understand that reference because I've never watched that show. Yeah, I'm lame, I know.
And the thing is, there's potentially 2 more people who may or may not want those videos. I'll know by Friday, basically. Because what happens is the first of the month is when all Patreon pledges go through. So by Friday, I should know, hey, this many went through, and that'll help me determine what's going to be on Sunday. Okay, so I'll let you know. But best case scenario, if I don't have that many to do, we'll probably do a nice, interesting throwback stream on DSP Throwback on Sunday night and kind of hang out and watch old gameplay together. It'll be good, right? But if not, then we're just not streaming Sunday night, okay?
Ah, fuck you, Prophet, and your fucking member message. So Prophet's also popped his membership message, and he used it to mock my Rocket League abilities and skills. Prophet is still ducking me from playing that game, by the way. I keep challenging Prophet. I have challenged Prophet publicly. Him and 3 of his pals. He can bring anyone else. I will beat Prophet and people he brings along. 4-on-1, I'll beat him and his buddies. I would win 1-on-4. I'll be the one, and I'd probably beat Prophet into whoever he brings. But it keeps ducking me. It keeps fearing me. It keeps saying no another time. But yeah.
So then Monday, there'll be more Baldur's Gate 3 and more Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. And then Tuesday will be more Tekken 8. And likely on Tuesday, whatever character I tried out on Saturday, I will now probably take them into ranked and maybe also play with some June or some other characters. So kind of balance all that and do some multiplayer gameplay Tuesday. And then Tuesday night will be more Pal World. All right, so we are going to do a Pal World stream.
Another game I don't know if I can care about too much. Damn it, popping a member message saying I didn't even notice a thing. Yeah, member messages are a thing apparently, so there you go. People are learning all about the member messages. So thank you, Dimmick, as well, for being a 3-month-long Bingo Baddie member.
and then probably Wednesday, more Baldur's Gate and Like a Dragon, and that's the week, okay? Now, you might have noticed I didn't mention Foam Stars. Yeah, because here's the thing. When I'm juggling so much already, I don't think I should be adding other games. You know what I mean? Like, I think we should be focusing on the things we're focusing on right now. Stop getting distracted by so much other stuff in the environment that people say, hey, just play this once, just play this once, do this once, do this once. I think that's too distracting, okay? So, yeah, I think, let's see how the week goes. You know, if there's massive demand for me to try this Foam Stars game, maybe I will, but I'm not really hearing that much demand. I mean, it's basically Splatoon, but not Splatoon, because it's not on a Nintendo console, so they changed it around a little bit, right? So, that's the week. I hope that sounds good to you guys. Also, keep in mind, the Super Bowl Bash is coming. And it is coming together nicely. Allow me to explain. So the Super Bowl Bash is going to be on Saturday, February 10th, right here on DSP Gaming.
And another thing we don't fucking care about. Chulimp, thank you for popping your member message saying I'm only 2 months less. Be distracting. That's okay, that's perfectly fucking fine. You know what I mean? I'm happy. If anyone wants to be a fucking member, I'm very happy at that anyway. If you're here for, if you've only been here for a day, if you've only been here for like fucking 10 minutes or so, or you've been here for 3 months, at the end of the day, I'm glad people want to be members and want to be a bingo baddie.
It's going to be a day-long marathon, all right? And the cool thing about it is, right now, we're kind of figuring out, you know, exactly what it is that you guys want to see. You know, I'll be dressed up in various NFL jerseys and a silly helmet, props and things, and there's going to be some booze, although I don't know what. I'm thinking about it, I'm like, man, I'm really not going to have a lot of money to spend.
Oh my god. He actually managed to squeeze out a big bit in this fucking booze thing. Phil is guaranteeing booze, which means he's guaranteeing, it seems, that somebody's promised him to contribute for him to drink that booze. Either that or he's just blindly assuming that he's going to get the fucking financial support that day to constitute drinking the booze. Because you remember, guys, Phil has a paywall behind drinking booze for these events. And he's not mentioned money once. And yet here he is guaranteeing booze drinking.
So I'm not going to be able to go and buy like a bunch of liquor and stuff. So I don't know. I'll have to see what I can get. If I can get some beers or whatever, I'll have to see what I can figure out, okay?
Imagine fucking begging for fucking beer. Phil's a true American.
But basically, there's going to be some food, and I was talking with my wife about this, and we're kind of figuring out what we want to do. And I think she's going to make two things, Kat. She's going to make, number one, some kind of like a crazy dip. So I don't know what it's going to be in it, but you know, you see these recipes online for crazy dips that you can get. And so we're probably going to make some kind of a very crazy loaded dip and have like, you know, homemade 7-layer dip with chips or something like that, okay? So that's one thing that we're probably going to have. The other thing we were talking about is homemade quesadillas, which are very different than what you're thinking. You know, you get all these ingredients, you fold the tortilla, you bake it in the oven, and then you have various things to dip it in. And she was talking this morning about, yeah, let's get some seasoned chicken, let's get some tomatoes, let's get some green onions, maybe toss some bacon bits in there, melt a certain kind of cheese, and then we'll get this and this and this to dip in. I was like, that'll be pretty good. And that, you know, between a crazy dip and quesadilla, that's a pretty good meal that we could do for the show. So probably we'll be doing that. And or other things, we'll see. But basically, here's the thing, because it was funny, just the other day, someone mentioned, well, last year's Super Bowl party, you ordered food, you ordered veggie pizza and nachos with chicken, and the veggie pizza was not good, and the nachos with chicken were just all right, but I mean, how, you know, it's hard to really do much with that. I was like, yeah, you're right. So this year, let's just make stuff at home, right? Have homemade stuff, save money, and by the way, my wife's cooking is great, so I guarantee you it's going to taste great, no matter what we have, right? So,
Phil just said the two words that are usually banned in his fucking household. Correct. Save money. I need to hear that again. Phil actually said
stuff, save money, and by the way, my wife's cooking is great, so
he said save money. I never thought I'd see a day where Phil was talking about saving money. This is the first. I don't remember Phil ever talking about saving money.
This year, let's just make stuff at home, right? Have homemade stuff, save money, and by the way, my wife's cooking is great, so I guarantee you it's going to taste great, no matter what we have, right? So, so that's what we're going to do for that. Now, as for what we're going to do during the day, it seems like you guys just want something NFL related no matter what. So if it is that I download the old Madden off of Game Pass and we simulate the Super Bowl of the Chiefs versus the 49ers, I'm okay with that. I don't think it makes sense for me to play the game, because number one, I don't know how to play it. And number two, if I play it, I'm probably just going to play horribly and lose, in which case it's not really sim. It's just me getting my ass handed to me, so what was the point? But maybe we could simulate the match in the game and see what happens. It'd be kind of neat. And I could commentate over it. I think it'd be pretty exciting to watch a simulated game and me commentate over it. You know, I haven't watched American football in ages, so just to see how it goes would be pretty fun, I think. So,
how are you going to commentate when you don't fucking know what's going on, and you don't know the name of the fucking players or whatever, or the name of the plays?
so we'll probably do that. But outside of that, we got to think about what else to do. Okay. So yeah, I'm being told you can download the current rosters even on the older game. So we can do the current rosters of the teams and pit them against each other and see what happens, right? But outside of that, what else do you want? Do you want some multiplayer? I'm leaning towards like doing like an hour of Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer for variety, because I'm not going to probably be playing it at all in my rotation right now. And by the way, they're apparently updating it on February 7th, so there may be new content in it that day as well to check out. So So maybe just do some multiplayer there, and you know, I don't know if you guys would want some Tekken or not. That's up to you, right? And again, there's always the idea that we could do one-off random stuff that day too. If you have any ideas of little games to play for like an hour at a time, that would make sense. Keep in mind I have a mini PC now, so we want to think about that. So we got about a little over a week left to figure out what exactly games you want to see me play, and go from there. Okay, so let's see. And no, my wife has absolutely no desire to be on that stream because she doesn't care about the NFL at all. She doesn't care about sports in any way, shape, or form. She's not going to want to watch the Madden games. You know what I mean? She wants to cook for it, but that's it. I talked to her about it, and you know, just like, is she going to come play Power World? No, she doesn't have any interest in Power World. As I said, Kat is very selective with the games that she likes to play.
Oh, Phil's month has been saved. The lucky gremlin has gifted Phil 10 memberships. So that's going to fucking bump up that fucking YouTube check nicely for February. There we go. Phil's profuse amount of begging and fucking desperation and victim mode segments have all come to fruition, and the lucky gremlin has fucking heard him and said, you know what? I'm gonna fucking give him 10 members to save his fucking life and all that shit. Also, the guy that made that comment earlier on DSP's Daily Crap, there he is there. He just typed farts on stream. JDZ Knifeful. This is the guy that left that fucking meaningful fucking comment that Phil approved on the Daily Crap. And here he is in Phil's chat, typing farts. So there you go. That's who Phil like thinks. That's a typical Phil fan right there. Fucking hell, man.
If she wants to come on stream, it has to be for a reason. She wants to be here. She wanted to be here for a couple Q&A sessions, then she got bored of that because there wasn't many, you know, questions left. She wants to come do co-op gameplay, but it has to be something she's interested in. Right now, she's doing the Dokkan Island stuff in Like a Dragon, trying to learn it all, so that when we eventually do the co-op together, she can basically guide me to build our island together and do a really good job on it. So we're getting to that, but yeah, she doesn't really care about any of that stuff, nor does she have any desire to be on it. If she does, I'm sure she'll tell me, but you know, haven't heard that from her. Okay. So that's coming up. Let's continue to brainstorm. I'm glad I'm now formulating ideas for the food. Definitely we'll have some kind of NFL simulated game in there, probably with the current rosters of those teams, and you know, we're getting closer to it. When we get to it, don't figure all this out exactly, you know, another week to figure out exactly what we'll be playing during that event. Okay? Cool. All right. So as I told you guys, that's that. I really don't have anything else to talk about today. There's no real game news. Today there is a State of Play by Sony, and that State of Play is at 2 p.m. So I'm sure as we're playing Baldur's Gate, you're going to have people who are going to be coming in here and are going to be like, hey, did you hear about this? No, we're playing Baldur's Gate. I didn't hear about any of it, right? But I'm sure there's going to be some stuff going on, and hopefully, you know, we'll get new news in regards to all the new Sony games, which would be great, and I'm sure we'll talk about that once that news happens. But as of now, there's really nothing to discuss this morning, okay?
Wow, what a well-crafted fucking podcast.
All right. So, if any contributions come in today, I'll shout them out. As you guys know, my goal for every stream is to hit the tier 1 tips goal.
Oh, here we go, Begman time. Did Phil just say if I get any contributions? Has he not received anything yet? I don't know. At this point in time, we're behind Phil by about 20 minutes or so, about 19 minutes. Is it possible during all that fucking desperation, fucking, you know, begging or whatever, he hasn't received a single thing?
You can hit that today. That would be very helpful. So please consider contributing today. And anything helps, by the way, any contribution is greatly appreciated, whether it be a membership or a super chat or a tip. Thanks in advance to anyone. And it would be great if by the end of the stream we could hit that tier 1 goal of $50. Okay? All right. So what would you guys like to talk about today? I'm going to open it up to Q&A early. Like I said, I just wanted it to be a relaxing stream, no stress, just kind of hanging out, talking, and then getting into Baldur's Gate and enjoying the game together like we have done for over a month. I'm tired of this nonsensical stress stuff. I just want to
I'm going to count nonsensical as nonsense. It's close enough in my opinion.
Burger.
You know, chill with you guys today. So, what's on your mind? What does everyone like to talk about this morning? What would you like to discuss? Anything interesting? Did I miss some news? Right? What would you like to discuss today? Does Kat make any bean dishes? Chili. She makes homemade chili with beans. That's really, really good. Will there be future co-op gameplay with Kat on stream? I literally just said we are going to be doing the Dokkan Island in Like a Dragon. Once I get to that point in the game and I unlock it, that's what we are looking forward to do right now. As for things after that, I have no idea. We can't predict the future. We don't know what games are coming out that'll be good co-op. Don't know what we'll be interested in. You know, to there.
This is going to be painful.
Well, I do open lobbies in Tekken 8. Not now. There's no point in doing that now, and I don't know what I'm doing. As I did with Street Fighter 6. Once I have a good amount of characters that I feel I'm decent with and I can alternate between on a night like that, then we'll probably consider doing that. Now, I don't know how the lobby system is in Tekken, if it's as good as Street Fighter 6 or not. Street Fighter 6 is pretty good where you could invite and you could kick, you could basically manage it. I would like to do those viewer nights, but again, that's not even in the cards right now. We're first week of the game. This is the last thing on my mind. That's something to think about long term, okay? Am I doing a Valentine's Day event? No. I never do a Valentine's Day event. It's probably, I mean, when is Valentine's Day? It's the 14th, so...
Wednesday.
That's like the Wednesday after the Super Bowl event, you know? What I would like to do is I would like to unlock the Dokkan Island and do that. If that would be awesome, if that could be the first night we do it, but I don't think I'm going to get that far in the game. Being now...
I'm sorry, but when I think of DSP and Valentine's Day, some of you guys will immediately know where I'm going with this, okay? When I think of DSP and Valentine's, there is only one DSP video that comes to my mind. Let me find it for you guys. It won't take long to find, but some of you guys already know what to expect from this. Let's again. Let me find it here, and there it is. Phil had a special Valentine's Day message all the way back in 2012. Who's that person next to Phil? That's not Cat. I do wish, I so miss the YouTube annotations. Phil had an annotation, legitimately had an annotation on his card. It'll be in the comments, I'm sure. Please, yeah, special note, Pandalia's, oh, that's not what it said. That's not what it said. Oh my god, hold on. I actually think there is a screenshot of the fucking video with the annotation. Give me a second here. Let me find that as well, 2 seconds. Give me a second here. It's won't take too long to find. I'm sure it exists. Give me a second. I found it. This is not a Photoshop to try to Photoshop or whatever. This is legitimately, like, this was legit. When YouTube annotations were a thing back in the fucking day, Phil legitimately put this annotation on his video, on his channel, to display this message to convey to his audience. This is hand on heart, I swear to God, or whatever fucking deity you fucking observe or whatever, this was Phil. This is all Phil. This is what he did. When YouTube annotations were a thing, this is entirely on him. I promise you all, this is not the tractor made. I promise you now, I swear. Everything that is all holy. Phil was the one that added this particular note, special note. Panda Lee is not Asian. That is all. So I can't show that because they're disabled annotations. You can't see them anymore. It's so annoying they disabled them all. And all of someone came up with a comment when she left him. Special note, Panda Lee is not his girlfriend anymore. That is all. S tier fucking comment. Oh, anyway. But yeah, when I think of Phil and Valentine's Day, this is what I think about.
Hello everyone, Darkside Phil here, and with me today is my beautiful girlfriend, Leanna, who also is known as Panda Lee on YouTube.
I love how Phil almost forgot her fucking name. That strange little fucking pause and hesitation. Wasn't it again, that strange pause?
Is my beautiful girlfriend, Leanna, who...
Yeah, I swear to fuck, like... Explain the pause. Was he about to call her Panda Lee by habit instead of fucking Leanna? Perhaps, who knows? Anyway, or mom, maybe fucking, oh, Jesus Christ. Anyway, if you get... we're not gonna watch it. We're not gonna watch it. It's 2 minutes. It's only 2 minutes long, but yeah, yeah. We'll just get back to the bingo. That's what I think of when I think of Phil and Valentine's Day.
That the game is essentially being downgraded to a night game. I don't think that by the 14th I'll have unlocked it. If I did, that's great. If I unlock it by then, sure, that night, why don't we actually do that, right? That would be perfect for that night. On Valentine's Day night, Kat and I do a co-op stream, our first ever of the Dokkan Island together. That would be pretty neat, I think. But, you know, outside of that, I don't know. No, we're not going to be doing any kind of specific things on that day. So. Yes, Sea of Stars will return later this year, as I said. It's going to return later on in the year. No, I cannot. I've already explained I can't get sponsorships. There's a reason why. It's because these idiot trolls ruin it for me every time I've tried. Even the ones that you think should be guaranteed. Like when I was on Twitch as part of their partner program and they had the built-in sponsorships that everyone's supposed to have opportunity to have. I did 2 of them, and each time that I did them, my trolls went and harassed the company of the game I was playing to the point where, who was it? Who does Assassin's Creed? Now I'm forgetting. Is it EA? No. Ubisoft. Ubisoft literally complained to Twitch and said, this doesn't make sense. Why do you have a system where if someone plays one of our games, someone can come and just destroy our social media for like a week? We don't want that. So they turned off my sponsorship opportunity, so I couldn't do any more. And then when I asked them directly about it, they literally lied to me and said it was a glitch. Everyone else on Twitch could do the sponsorships, not me, but it's a glitch. They literally didn't have the balls to tell me what was really going on because they were cowards. Just another reason why I would not go back to that company. But yeah, like I don't have the opportunity. I literally could not get sponsorships, even if I wanted to. Even if someone said, I like your content, they wouldn't want to take on the liability of them being harassed by trolls. So they're not going to do.
So yeah, there's a true story here. One of the games that Phil was going to play as a sponsor stream was World of Tanks. And detractors went and said to World of Tanks guys, do you want this guy representing your game and playing your game and getting paid for it? And World of Tanks fucking like saw a clip, you know, detractor clips. It's like, no! And so they fucking made sure that didn't happen. World of Tanks, detractors managed to fucking turn World of Tanks developers into fucking detractors. Just let that sink in. And Ubisoft apparently.
Do it. You understand? Like, it's not worth the hassle. The whole point of a sponsorship is you think that there's going to be some kind of a positive outcome from your association with a content creator. Like, if I were to sponsor, I don't know, this cloth company. I say, every day I use this cloth to clean my Gunner glasses, right? And every day I use it to wipe the joystick down before we play Tekken, and it's a great quality cloth. And then by me saying that, and taking a sponsorship plug for it, right? And they pay me for that space, people would go and buy this cloth. But what's the point of taking a sponsorship where you think that that would sell you cloths if then for the next 2 weeks, trolls are constantly on your forums, on your Discord, on your social media, spamming disgusting, toxic things about me and everyone else, you know, trying to do harmful things. There's no opportunity there.
But Phil, you're also not very fucking marketable. As well as being a very toxic fucking brand, you're also not very marketable whatsoever. Your videos and fucking streams don't get a huge amount of fucking engagement on them. There's not a lot of views in them, there's not a lot, even on-demand shit doesn't get a whole lot of fucking traction. Why in the hell would a sponsorship be, would value, you know, why the hell would anyone give you like $1,000 to sponsor something? If, you know, like 200 people are going to watch a video. It doesn't make economical sense for you to get a sponsorship in the first place with your fucking traction, with your fucking numbers, with your fucking record. Now, someone else, detractors making content about you, they would be more likely and viable to have a sponsorship because their videos about you get good numbers, bizarrely enough. It's quite incredible where detractors are more popular on YouTube than Phil is. In terms of the views, in terms of the engagement, watch hours, you name it. But that's a simple fact of the matter. If people would rather watch detractor content about Phil because it's fucking condensed and edited than watching the fucking full raw bullshit which bores people to death half the fucking time. Yeah, we do we do bingo to try and have to endure Phil's fucking boring, fucking mundane fucking podcast. Imagine enduring this podcast without like a game to fucking play alongside it. It'd be painful. Unless you got a very entertaining detractor going through the podcast with you, like, you know, yeah, Meerkat, Brandon, you know, Detractor Beam. These guys are very entertaining, very fun individuals. You know, me, I'm a Scottish guy with a bingo card to distract people. Just play the stream, you fucking prick. I'm gonna spam soundboard until it plays.
And she's a big fucking bitch. Welcome to Operation Mindfuck. Shut the fuck up, you cunt!
Hello there. Hello there.
Scotland forever!
This is taking a long time to fucking play, but I think it's gonna happen now.
I'm a dunce. It just will never happen. You understand? It'll always be shut down by these people. So there's nothing I can do about it. No sponsor's going to take that. The whole point of a sponsorship, right, is supposed to be to get a benefit out of it. And if taking on a sponsorship with me means you're going to get harassed by 1,000 trolls, no one's going to take that on, that liability, right? And there's nothing I can do about that. So, you know, you got to, again, you submit to stuff, right? And all you do is you say, listen, you move on positively with the things you can control. Like I said earlier today on this very show, in life there's things you can and you cannot control. I can't control the hate mob that is formulated on the internet around me. All I can do is ignore them and move on positively with the things that I can control, right? That's it. So for every person out there that makes shit up, like, oh, you know, Phil would just do this and do that, it would solve all his problems, you're completely wrong. There's nothing I can do to solve the problems because the problems are not really made by me. I have to deal with the repercussions of the actions of these other people who are doing things outside the realm of my control and somehow still persevere through it. Now, up to this point, I've had to do a lot of adjustments in a lot of things, and I have done that, but that doesn't guarantee that that's going to happen forever, right? So all I can do is do my best, all right? And, let's just relax together and stop worrying so much about it, right? Stop talking about this stuff because it ain't gonna happen, right?
And Phil invests his money in terrorism. And Phil's
okay.
a drug dealer. So I'm having a dream that basically people are saying every heinous
let's see
thing
here.
they could possibly say about me. But because of who I am, people believe it.
Well, hopefully this is eventually going to load. It did. Okay, I received a $25 tip from 1 Minute Man. He says, you asked what to do with the severed arm. Do you remember the Ogre Mig asked to share some meat? I don't remember that at all, but I guess you're right. You can learn about the absolute by investigating suspicious sounds in the rafters. Right, we knew about that. We knew about the suspicious sounds in the rafters. We thought there was something living in the walls, but we didn't know what else to do about that. Stick your arm in the crack, but do nothing but do a manual save first. What? Oh, God. Well, I didn't see any option. We saw a crack in the wall, but I certainly didn't see any option to stick your arm in it, right? I don't think, or was there? See, this was a week ago, so now I have a bad recollection of what we did a week ago. The thing is, I don't even know if I can do that. Remember, we're currently in a situation where we did the jailbreak and I'm stuck because now there's like a critical choice that I have to make, but I don't know if it affects the game or not. I don't know what's going to happen. So until we get past that, I'm not really too worried about going back and doing other things in the tower because I don't even know if I can. I don't even know if right now, with what I've done with the jailbreak, if that already screwed up the undercover stuff I was doing in the tower. And now if I go back in, everyone's going to be alerted and my cover's blown and that's it. You know, that's the kind of weird thing about this game is if you try to follow whatever rules, they don't really work. Like, for example, there's been times when doors are closed, right? Everything seems to be isolated. And you fight someone, and you think, well, no one else would know. Nope, everyone in the whole building knows. How? Are they psychic? Do they have cell phones? Do they have security cameras? It's supposed to be a fantasy medieval game. How the hell would they all know? It doesn't seem to make much sense, but they're all aggro, right? And that's happened multiple times in the playthrough where you attack people in one room and the entire building's aggroed now, right? So does that happen in this tower or not? If not, why not? Because it happened earlier in the game. And that's what I mean about Baldur's Gate 3. This is a game that you absolutely, positively need to study and have prerequisite knowledge of how it works, because even in different areas of the game, it's different rules. You would think, oh, I already learned the rules from previous, so now that would carry over to this part of the game. Wrong. Every situation is different in this game, and you just need to know, or luckily for me, have a viewing audience to help you understand, you know, and that's good. That's a good thing that I have that audience to help me, because as I told you guys, if I was someone without you guys playing this game for myself offline, I would have quit a long time ago. I would have just said, fuck this game. And that's a bad thing. I hate to say it. Accessibility in the modern era is something that should be applauded, not chastised, but a lot of people who play Baldur's Gate 3 seem to be applauding the fact that it's not accessible. That's stupid. It's not. It's totally not accessible. You need help to figure out this game because its rule set is so unique and even changes on the fly every time you get into a fight. So, I hate to say it, but yeah, this game, you know, I get it. And I'm enjoying it because of you, but without you, I would not enjoy it. And that's what I mean. Like, we got to do, I can't even say, for 1 Minute Man's, well, he just told me that advice, that's great. I don't even know if today we would even have a chance to investigate that stuff, right? I have no idea. We're going to see when we go in. I'm going to try to get your advice and figure it out and go from there, but that's the thing with this game. It's just so weird. And it seems like it's determined to not be like another game, right? Like, we're trying so hard to not be like another RPG, to not be like an accessible game. We want it to be our own universe, our own lore, our own rule sets, our own situations. And that's all well and good, except it'll drive you bonkers if you don't know what you're doing. It would. This game would drive me nuts if it weren't for you guys. So again, thank you, because we're doing this as a live stream with your engagement. It's allowing me to enjoy and understand the game. But man, I would have tapped out on this game ages ago if it was me playing it by myself. I'm just not that kind of gamer. Again, when I play a game, I want to unplug from everything I'm doing and just sit back and kind of relax. I don't want to be like, oh, stressful situation, can't figure out what's going on. It drives me nuts. If anything, like, again, I could...
This might be an unpopular opinion of mine, but I'm going to say it anyway. I don't think gaming content creators should play games as their online content the way they would do in their own personal time. Like, you want a gaming content creator to be quite entertaining and talkative and communicative and, you know, entertaining gameplay or entertaining personality. And if Phil is just wanting to sit there in his arse and play the game like he's not got an audience to try and entertain, he's just admitting here he just wants to sit there and enjoy the game and just play it or whatever. That doesn't sound like he's thinking about entertaining his audience. Like, Phil's first priority should be as an entertainer. In this line of work, like, it's like, some people are very good at fucking games and they focus on, like, the gameplay to the speaking. Like, some people are amazing at playing Dark Souls, for example, or do no hit runs or whatever, or people are really good at speedrunning games and they'll fucking, some people just fucking focus on that particular aspect of their fucking, you know, let the skills that they're talking. Phil lacks skills in gameplay. He's played a lot of games, but most of them he's played fucking poorly, so he can't rely on his skills to fucking get him through the game. So it's got to be the personality, it's got to be the fucking creator, the content creator, rather than the fucking game that fucking sells the product. And Phil's trying to sell himself here to his audience, and he's fucking sitting there last night saying, why am I not getting support? It's because he's just sitting there playing the game like he's not even got an audience, he's got to entertain. Just be better,
Compared this
Phil.
to my early situations with FromSoft games, where in my original runs, when I didn't know what was going on, those games were incredibly stressful and they drove me nuts. Once I got in line with the mindset, the mentality, and the rules of the universe of FromSoft, now I really enjoy FromSoft games, right? Like, now I can play any FromSoft game from start to finish. I get it. I understand the rules. I get the universe. And now I know what I'm doing, and it's way more fun. But you have to get to that point. Well, this is my first game like this, so there was no way in this playthrough experience that we were going to have that first-time experience like I do now with a FromSoft game, right? Maybe 2-3 more games into this, I'll feel more at home, and then it'll be more relaxing of an atmosphere, you know what I mean? Less stress and all that. But now it's like, I'm way reliant on you guys to figure anything out in this shit. So, okay. Okay, I received a $3 tip from Hotel Dude. Did you ever hear about something called Snoot Game? It's a chill adventure that's free to play, cool and fun. And he says, just relax because most people watch your streams because of you and not because of what game you're playing. See, I actually will agree and disagree. I do know that I have people who come by here every day because they want to hang out and they want to have a chill vibe. But then there's other people who come by who specifically come by to see Darkside Phil play a certain game. They want to see Phil's reaction to this game. They want to see Tekken. Will he get better and persevere and show us great gameplay, or will he freak out and lose and rage? And either way, that's entertaining to the audience, right? So I know that there's people who come by for particular games. They say it all the time. I'm very much not interested in this one, but I'll come back later when you play this one, right? So that's the thing. Everyone's different, and my audience is very diverse. I have people who watch me all over the world, of all races, all creeds, all genders. It's true, and I like that. I like that I have that variety of viewer that I can appeal to a wider audience. If I didn't have that wider appeal like that, I, again, would have went out of business ages ago. I would have lost my pertinence. But there's some people who come for Baldur's Gate. There's some people who come by for Tekken. Some people will come by for my react show. Some people like the throwback stuff. Some people like the podcast. Some people will like it when I do a one-off random game like Pal World, right? Any game I play, there's an audience for it, and that's a good thing. Okay. All right. Oh my goodness. All right. So what else would you guys like to talk about today? Do you have anything on your minds? Tag me in the chat. Like I said, let's do a little bit more Q&A, unless you're done. And if we're tired and you guys just want to start with Baldur's Gate, then we could do that too. I'm going to leave this totally in your realm of control today.
Is it still going?
Very laid back, stress-free, just having a good time, okay?
Spoiler alert, it doesn't stop the podcast, it's still going.
Germinator thinks I should completely quit YouTube and get a 9-to-5 job. Okay, and then I will lose everything, because a 9-to-5 job would never pay me as much as what I make on YouTube, and I literally would have to lose everything I own, including my home. By the way, it's not a good time to do that, considering the fact that rent out there is pretty much as expensive as what I pay my mortgage now anyway. So it's just not going to happen.
So Phil, what you're trying to say is that you cannot afford to maintain your lifestyle that you fucking accrued. You went and you spent beyond your means. You went above your means of the money you're raking in. You're spending more than you're making. That's a problem that you created yourself, of your own volition. When your lifestyle, when you're bringing in 6 figures per year, Phil, and you can't afford to pay your bills and mortgage, then you fucked up in your life. How about you get a job and stream? I got a job, full-time job, and I'm still streaming. Works for me. Dumbass pig.
I love my life. I have so much fun.
YouTube being dumb as fuck. Hold on. Give me a second here to try and sort this. YouTube, why you do this to me?
Everyone hates me.
ridiculous thing I've ever heard, spoken from definitely a perspective of someone who doesn't understand reality. So there you go.
He said reality. Fantastic. That triggered a fucking bingo word.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
Fantastic stuff indeed. We are technically 4 away from a full house because we've got a free space because I fell snorting 26 times.
The Lucky Gremlin says I don't give memberships because I don't get a shout out for doing it. I literally shout out all gifted memberships except these fake ones that have been coming in. I've always shouted out gifted memberships and gave credit to each person who got one and told them to personally thank the person who gifted them. So I have no idea what you're talking about, Lucky Gremlin. It's completely contrary to facts. Oh, let's see here. I received a $2 tip from Lady Charisma. Am I aware all my recent streams have a background hiss and my volume is lower than it used to be? My volume is exactly the same level it's always been. I haven't changed it, so that doesn't make any sense. As for background hiss, I haven't heard that. Hold on, do you want me to figure something out? Here, hold on, ready?
You can hear it now. Like, I've paused the stream, right? And you hear that ambient background noise. That noise there. Like, I'll pause the music, right? I'll pause, so the music's paused. But you guys all know the background noise I'm talking about. Let me read it again.
Hold on, ready?
That background noise, because Phil hasn't set up the fucking, he hasn't set up his fucking noise gates and filters properly. There is a setting on OBS where you can set up all sorts of things for your goddamn fucking microphone. I'm going to look at mine right now. I have a compressor, an expander, a noise suppression, a limiter, a gain, a noise gate, and a free band equalizer. I've got all sorts of shit fucking set up to try and fucking minimise the background noises and try and make sure the noises are okay. I've got things as well. If I whisper, it'll raise the volume. If I randomly fucking yell like crazy, it'll not peak too badly. I went and looked up the fucking like tutorials and guides to try and get my microphone settings all as good as possible. Phil didn't bother to fucking Google that shit. He couldn't be arsed to put the effort into Google this shit to figure out how to give his audience a fucking better experience. And Mister, I'm not yelling. It's fucking, it's too late tonight to fucking yell. I'm not yelling.
happens when I play online. Okay. Now on tonight's late stream at 6:45 p.m. Pacific time, I will take everything that I've learned with June.
He's like watching. So that's not me. This is Phil. Phil went to his fucking computer and we're hearing double audio because he's watching part of a stream. Is Phil going to recognise the background ambient noise?
And I will turn that into an online multiplayer stream for around 2 to 2.5 hours tonight. For full disclosure purposes,
I'm counting that snort.
I've watched videos of June online last night. Okay, so first of all, the volume thing is false. Okay, so first of all, the volume thing is completely false. The volume thing it's the same volume it's always been. I can tell. I'm looking right now in my mixer and everything. The overall volume of my videos has not gone down. I did hear a very light, not hiss. Did you hear what it was? It was like a very, very light sound. I'm trying to put my finger on how to describe it, right? Now, what is causing that? I'm not sure. It could be various different things. It could be the microphone that I could easily just maybe unplug and replug in the whole mic setup and see if...
Oh my god, is that your solution to all these fucking problems? Phil, this is not some sort of fucking busted computer where you fucking solve a problem in IT by plugging it fucking back in and disconnecting or whatever. This is not an IT crowd solution sort of thing, Phil. This is you fucking setting up your microphone properly and fucking having the goddamn proper things and filters appropriated for that fucking microphone. Oh, Phil, you are such a fucking buffoon. You are such a buffoon.
That would fix it. And I could do that after the podcast is over today. Like, I could just unplug the wire up front. I could unplug the USB cable, readjust, make sure they're firm connections. I could also mess right here with this on the table here as well, this connection, and just make sure that all those connections are sound and not loose, and maybe I hit something, which could happen. I could easily just go bonk, and then it makes a noise. Outside of that, I don't know what else it could be. Do you guys hear it? Hold on, I'm going to be very quiet, and you guys, do you hear the hiss?
Yes. I'm playing music. I'm keeping music back on.
I'm being quiet because I can't hear the hiss, but it's in the setup. It's not in the office, so.
On every stream this week. Here's the deal. This week, I have two very
No, you don't hear it?
bills
All you hear is the fan.
But then...
The fan, yeah, you can hear my PC fan. I also have the other fan on, so you hear that. But you don't.
Well, is that... We shouldn't be hearing those in the fucking first place. You really should fucking have your fucking microphone set up so we don't hear this ambient fucking background noise. You're a lazy piece of shit.
You hear the hiss? Okay. Yeah, I don't hear any hiss at all. It very well could have been one of my PC fans just misaligned and making noise like a day or two, and now it's not anymore. That happened. My PC's ancient. My PC's 10 years old. And 2 of the fans broke, don't even work anymore. And a lot of the fans are kind of wobbly, and if they make a lot of noise, I have to open it and readjust them and get them to start up again, and then they're fine for like weeks on end, and then all of a sudden they'll get misaligned and start making noise again. All right, as long as you guys say you don't hear the hiss.
I don't think there's a proper way to fix the fucking fan. Didn't Phil, like, bash his fan to try and get it to be quiet because it was loud before? Like, didn't that happen, like, a month or 2 ago? Where Phil, like, literally fucking, like, hit his PC so the fan would stop making such a big noise. So, here's fucking text. I need to hear that again. Phil, this is what Phil would be like in working in IT.
It's just misaligned and making noise like a day or two, and now it's not anymore. That happened. My PC's ancient. My PC's 10 years old, and 2 of the fans broke, don't even work anymore. And a lot of the fans are kind of wobbly, and if they make a lot of noise, I have to open it and readjust them and get them to start up again, and then they're fine for like weeks on end, and then all of a sudden they'll get misaligned and start making noise again. All right, as long as you guys say you don't hear the hiss, then that's a good thing, obviously. So that's good to know. And okay, again, let me know if there is legit problems. I always want to look into them. The volume thing, though, again, I don't know what could cause that. Everything on my setup is exactly the same. I literally have not touched anything in regards to the volume of my setup, so I can't imagine how my volume could have dramatically dipped. Plus, I watched back my own videos. Like, I watched back some of the Tekken last night, and it all sounded great. So I really don't know what you're talking about there. Okay. Excuse me. Whew, I felt that one coming. Lady Charisma did a $2 tip. So thinking about your reaction to the Apple headset overview. I'm wondering if you would be interested in seeing a video about the other end of headsets you can get with modern tech, since most enthusiasts would never touch the Apple headset. I mean, I would, but at the same time, you are aware that the Apple video got completely blocked, and you can't even watch it because Apple blocked the whole goddamn thing. So I'm wondering if you were, like, for example, let's say someone else were to submit a video for a different competing headset for me to react to on a React Show this week. Is it going to do the same thing? Right? Is it going to do the same thing? Like, I hope not. I seriously hope not. But I can't, I don't want to be in a situation where I get my show shut down because I'm watching a promo video and these companies don't understand copyright law, right? They don't understand that I have fair use to react to it. So, am I interested in a competing headset ad to watch it, and learn about the competition? Yes. But can I safely watch it is the real question, okay? Shout out to Lucky Gremlin. Lucky Gremlin did give 10 memberships. Congrats to Maxie Hilton, Skizzlenet, David East, Lee, Scat Connoisseur, that's disgusting. One Brave Memer, Bottom Shelf, Big Daddy Dubs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that's 8. So I think he gifted out 8 so far. It gifted out 8. What it is now, again, the problem is, because you might wonder, I don't understand, if Lucky Gremlin gifted out 8 memberships, or 10 memberships, why did it only gift out 8? Because literally so many gifted memberships that are the fake ones have been given out that the system's having a tough time assigning memberships now. You see? Like this channel, I lost count. I stopped counting. I'm pretty sure we're around 2,000 memberships now on this channel, out of which, no exaggeration, about...
Hey, Phil said no exaggeration, we've got another fucking bingo.
Burger?
Well, not a bingo, Phil, though. You get what I'm saying, though. Right, let's summarise what's happening here. Phil has got a free space. Well, got a free space because of Phil snorting 27 times. We are 3 burps away from a free space there, and if we get 100 likes on the stream before we finish bingo, that'll be another free space. We are 4 away from a full house, but technically we're 3 away because of the free space. If we get the burp free space and the 100 likes free space, we'd only need one of these things to happen.
1,500 are the fake ones. Alright? So YouTube is now having an issue trying to figure out who to give gifted memberships to that are legit, because everyone already got them. Right? Here you go. Congrats to the Random Hero and Ichibans on YouTube, who also just got gifted memberships. Thank you, Lucky Gremlin, for the legit gifted memberships. I really appreciate that. And I hope that everyone enjoys them. If you did get one from Lucky Gremlin, please thank Lucky Gremlin for it. Okay? Be grateful. Okay, cool. Let's see here. Dr. Oink just did a $2 super chat. The Suicide Squad couldn't kill Superman or Martian Man. There you go. If you say so.
And as soon as I fucking complained about Phil not saying there you go, he says there you go.
Burger.
There you go.
5 in a row. That's concerning. Thanks, Dr. Oink. This Suicide Squad game is just a dumpster fire at this point. At this point, I can't imagine why anyone would care about it. It just seems to be. And by the way, guess what? It has been revealed that Kevin Conroy's final work as Batman voice acting is not the Suicide Squad video game. There is another animated movie in production right now. I think it's called like Crisis on Infinite Earths 3 or something like that. That's the last Kevin Conroy work ever, not this game. So you don't have to feel like you have to buy the Suicide Squad game as a tribute to Kevin, because it's not the last thing he did. The last thing he did is not released yet, okay?
Apparently I've got 100 likes, so guys, thank you very much for liking the stream 100 times. Not only is that giving us another free space for the card, but also it means that you guys get to enjoy the Bubbles animation that Pixar Animations so very kindly made for us all to enjoy to celebrate 100 likes. Remember, keep an eye in the bottom right for Jasper to do his thing. Fuck him up, Jasper. Good cat. Anyway, we are 1 away from a full house, guys. We're 1 away. So Phil has to say either of these things, or we could get 3 more burps, you know? Or yeah, so just keep an ear out. We're very close to another full house, a hat trick of full houses.
There's a rumor CFDs is not going to be announced for PlayStation today. I mean, it's not a giant deal at this point. But for those who like that kind of social aspect game, that's cool, I guess. I wouldn't be surprised. It's been so many years it's been Xbox and PC exclusive. I don't see the problem with that, or why that's even a big deal. Isn't he also in the Multiverses reboot? Well, it's going to be the same audio. Like, when the Multiverses game, yes, he voiced his Batman, but it's the same audio clips he's already used. So technically, is he in it, and that a work of his that he's done? Yes, but also the game's already been out. Just because it's gone now, and when it comes back, it's not going to be new Kevin Conroy voice clips or anything like that. But no, they're saying that the actual real final job that he did was voice work for this animated movie that it's still in production right now. So. Turtle Dude, I have no idea. He says, would I play Last of Us 3? I have no idea. I don't think about that shit. Let's wait for it to actually be made, and then I'll worry about it. I don't have to worry about stuff like that years in advance. At this rate, they'd be lucky to even pump out another game, considering the fact that the studio can't get their shit together, right? You can tell what happened is Druckmann put all of his effort into making the TV series, and he was really hoping he was going to bust into Hollywood and stuff with that, and Hollywood literally shunned him and doesn't care about the guy. So because of that, now he's like, oh, shit. So now he looks stupid, and now he has to try to readjust, and he canceled the whole multiplayer game that everyone wanted. That's canceled. It's like, so, you know, who knows what's going to happen with that studio? Quite frankly, I don't really care anyway. So, thank you to TR, who became a member this morning. TR, thank you very much for the support. I appreciate that.
This motherfucker just say, T?
T T T T T T T T T T T.
Did I own a GameCube? I owned a GameCube much later in its life cycle. I bought one when they were like super cheap, and I bought a GameCube with like a ton of games for like $300. I seriously had a GameCube with like 7 or 8 games. So, you know, the prices had dropped dramatically. So I played Resident Evil 4 with the chainsaw controller, and I played Metroid Prime was no. I had 3 or 4 games on it that I remember distinctly playing and liking, but I never got too far in any of them. Resident Evil 4, I never beat. I got past like the village and the other part in the past that, and then I stopped playing it. This was like the mid 2000s, by the way. I literally have no recollection of what other games I had, but I know that I bought a bunch of that stuff, right?
2 more burps, baby. We're 2 more burps away.
GameCube controllers are the best controllers. Changed my mind, says Jernbike. I don't know. I thought it was weird. I literally thought that whole console, again, it was Nintendo just trying to be different. So let's make a console that's portable. Did anyone ask for that? Did anyone have a problem lugging around their PS2 at the time? I didn't hear any complaints, but they wanted to have a portable console that has a handle, it's a little box with tiny discs. Okay, you know, let's have this weird controller with these giant buttons and stuff. It's like, again, you look at GameCube and then you look at this competition, right? Like you look at PS2 and the controller it had, you look at Xbox, the controller it had, and then you look at GameCube and you're like, this is the play school console. Like they're really going for the children's demographic. Big, colorful, rounded buttons, right? The GameCube controller reminds me of like the speak and spell. You know what that is? It's that thing has like letters. You push the letter and it says A is for Apple. You know, it's what it looks like. It's like the speak and spell version of a game console. The problem is that's not what the console was. The console had great games. So why they made the console look like a children's toy, I have no idea. But that's, again, Nintendo always does this weird stuff. They just...
I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it is... I mean, it can be construed as a children's toy. Some of the games were for children, after all, you know what I mean? And fucking most people get into fucking computer consoles as a child. For the most part, most people get into gaming on consoles as a child. That might be why, Phil.
Gotta be different, right? Jade, how's it going? He said, just stopping by to say hello. He'll see me tonight. I'll see you for Like a Dragon. Sounds good. Back to Hawaii, mom. There you go. Really? Maguru-san says, new Samsung phones have the ability to live translate a phone call. Might not be super accurate, but it's a good step in the right direction. That's wild. Is that true? So you could call someone in another country or someone who only speaks another language, and it would translate the phone call for you on the fly so you know what they're saying? I mean, that's neat, but at the same time, wouldn't both sides have to have that phone? You know what I'm saying? Like, wouldn't both sides have to need to have that same model of phone so they can both translate? Because let's say I'm speaking English and I call someone in China and they're speaking Mandarin Chinese. Well, they're not going to understand English and I'm not going to understand Mandarin, so we each need the same phone to do the translation. So that's a lot of requirements there. What are the chances that that's going to be on both ends, right? Good morning, Mark. Good to have you here.
He bores me so much.
Dabman says, that's like Star Trek Universal Translator nonsense. That's right, we need it. We need the Babelfish. We need the Babelfish translator that you talk into it and it just translates. Everyone understands every language, right? No matter what.
We're 15 minutes away from the podcast.
The phone translates the microphone input and the speaker output.
We're 15 minutes away from the podcast time. We're 22 whole minutes behind live DSP. But the stream ends essentially 15 minutes from now. We only need one of these things to happen. And we've got a full house.
Alex says someone should submit a video for DSP versus the internet about that topic so we can learn about it. There you go. Well, an idea for those who are members on DSP Reacts. There you go. Are they? Is that true? Bill says Sega's going to let go of 10% of their staff. He's not worried about upcoming remakes. Is that true? Was that announced this morning? Because I didn't see that in the news as of this morning. Did they just announce that? Sad again. Sad if true, but it seems like a common practice across the whole game industry right now, right? It just seems like the entire industry is in a state of decline. Like it all overexpanded way too much, expecting that every game they pump out was going to be a bestseller. And now what they're finding is a lot of the games they make don't sell well or only sell moderately, which is not up to their expectation. And now they're all forced to downscale, downgrade, right? Mark says, I had the Game & Watch as my first handheld, and I had an Atari Lynx. So what was the first handheld I played? Okay, let me think about this. Probably a Tiger handheld game was the first handheld I ever played. My cousin got the Game Boy, the original model Game Boy, the chunky boy, right? The big chunker. And she had Super Mario Land, and she had Tetris, and she actually had 2 Final Fantasy games that were on the Game Boy. I can't remember what they were called, like Final Fantasy Adventure or something like that, or Final Fantasy Legacy or something like that. And so I started playing those games, and I thought, oh, those are really good. But I never really got my own Game Boy until many years later when Pokemon released. And when Pokemon released, the only way to play it was on Game Boy. So I got a Game Boy Pocket, the blue one, and I got Pokemon Blue to play with the Game Boy Pocket, so it matched the console. And that was the one that I owned, and that was it. That's all I owned on Game Boy. I think I bought that, and I think it came with either Tetris or Mario, and that's all I ever owned. I never bought anything else for it. It wasn't until many years later that I bought a Game Boy Advance, and that I had a lot of games for. I'll see you tonight, Jade. Yeah, sounds good. I can't wait for Like a Dragon tonight. I'm really loving the game. I can't wait to play more of it tonight.
I may be living month to month, paycheck to paycheck, begging for tips and shit on stream for the rest of my life.
Do I like spiders? Oh, I love them. They're amazing creatures. Let me put it this way. I have no problem with spiders as long as spiders don't go into intrusive parts of a building or somewhere where I need to be, right? Hey, spiders, have a good time outside of my house, anywhere you want to be. But don't come into my house and start making giant webs in the middle of my house, you know? That's the problem. Do I like bears? I love them. I love bears. I ride them all the time. I actually tamed all the bears out here in the woods of Washington, and I jump on them. I slap a saddle on, I jump on them, and I mount them. I ride them throughout the state. Phil riding bears throughout Washington State. That's the new meme. There you go.
Yesterday was a really slow day for me on stream.
Would I ever own a lizard? Let me put it this way. I'm not against owning a lizard, and my wife and I look at pets all the time at pet stores while we're there buying supplies for Jasper. But after having looked into it, basically, lizards are very hard to take care of from what we've seen. You know, like we actually were considering perhaps like a snake at one point, because we were thinking, oh, that'll be fine. You know, Jasper wouldn't bother a snake. And then we watched like this video online, a guy who's all about taking care of pets and particularly reptiles. He's like, oh, so here's a very basic guide on how to take care of a snake. And then he literally went through like the most complicated, over-the-top, crazy amount of stuff about taking care of a snake. Oh, you see, they have to have this safe hide here and a hide here, and one has to be a cold hide, one has to be a warm hide. You have a temperature regulator here and a heat pad here, so you heat lamp here. You gotta give this kind of food here, make sure it eats this one here. You gotta do this here. Be careful when you touch it here and here. I was like, what the fuck? Why is it so complicated? Right? It's insane. All the shit you have to do to take care of a snake, and I was like, forget it. You know, I mean, we don't have unlimited amounts of time to sit around taking care of pets. You know, Jasper is a very self-sufficient pet, where he's part of
my goddamn blood test already, you fucking selfish dick.
our lives, but he pretty much takes care of himself most of the time. All we gotta do is make sure his litter box is clean, give him food, give him treats, give him water, give him a healthy place to exercise, play with him, you know, give him the love he wants, and he's happy. But we don't want a pet that's gonna take so much time, effort, resources, everything, you know.
Even when it comes to fucking family members, as Phil calls these fucking pets, he cannot be arsed with them if they're high maintenance.
Did I ever touch a snake? I have no recollection. If I did, I was probably very young. I don't have any recollection if I ever pet a snake or not. Venusaur says, a bearded dragon has a tank, a UV lamp, a heat lamp, and a hide. Took maybe 20 minutes to set up. Mark says Australia has tons of snakes. Brown snake is a nice snake. Alex says, if you think that's complicated, take your snake out for a walk in the park. Try to explain why it ate someone's poodle. There you go. I think one thing, sorry, I don't know where the yawn came from. It came out of nowhere. I think one thing that we would like to do long term at some point in our lives is get some kind of an aquarium, because fish are awesome, and especially if you get fish that look cool.
And oh my god. Phil wants an aquarium, a whole ass aquarium for a snort fort.
Reactive to things that you do. It can be very relaxing, right? To have your own little ecosystem going in an aquarium. The problem is, I don't want to get an aquarium that is such an undertaking, because I've heard you have to drain them and clean them. It's like, I don't have to do that all the time. It's a lot of work, probably a lot of problems, you know, with that. And I'm curious, like, is there a way to set up an aquarium that is more self-sufficient, right? So you don't really have to do it as much. Now, years and years ago, I had a fan named Coral Guy. Now, he hasn't been around in ages. I wish him the best. I hope that he's doing well, because I haven't seen him in a long time. But he used to come by the streams, and he was actually a guy who set up aquariums. Like, he was an aquarium guy. And he said, basically, excuse me, you can do that. Like, you can set up a really nice tank that's its own self-sufficient ecosystem, creatures that'll clean each other, clean the tank half the time. He's like, and you only have to maybe thorough deep dive clean it once a month, maybe, right? But the problem is, to do that, you have to spend a lot of money up front. Like, you'd be talking spending probably thousands of dollars, like at least $1,000, to get a good tank, the right creatures, the right setup, everything done right the first time. Basically, the more you skimp up front, the more work you're creating for yourselves in the long term to maintain it. If you spend more money up front, you're going to get better quality, set it up right, and now you don't have to do as much work long term. So that makes sense, but when you tell me it's $1,000, I say, well, I'm not doing that. I don't have that money, right? It's crazy. $1,000 to set it up. Maybe long term, again, that's something we would like to do, I feel.
You spend $1,000 every weekend on WWE Champions, for God's sake, Phil.
But I guess we'll see. Excuse me. Everyone's saying, this is so funny. So Lucky Gremlin says he knows someone with a 200 gallon tank. It's a lot of work. Baldic says you can build it up over time. You don't have to drop all the money up front. Mark says fish are expensive. Having a good fish tank is expensive. Right, see what I mean? I feel like it would be a nice, relaxing thing to have. Put it in the corner, the front corner of our living room, and have a light piece in it. And now it like lights up the room. You hear the nice bubbling of the water. The fish are swimming around. They're looking cool. It's a relaxing thing to look at.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much to Battery. It's also for a super chat. Says thanks for the bingo, Big Jan. No problem, we Battery. I don't. No problem. Hope you enjoyed. I know some people are having to piece out. Like Brian pieced out earlier on because it's time for bed. It is getting late. I don't want to go too long tonight because I'm up at myself tomorrow. So we're not far away from the end of bingo. We're one away from a full house and ending the bingo. As soon as we get a full house, we end the stream and well, not end the stream, but end the bingo with the marbles and pick a winner. But yeah. Let's see if we can get a full house today. Let's see if we can make it 3 out of 3. I'm glad you're enjoying your stream.
At night and just, right? Just, this is awesome. But if it's a lot of work and a lot of money, then it ain't worth it, right? So, I don't know.
If it's a lot of effort, then it's not worth it. Phil also said a lot of money, but also effort. Phil, things worth having in life don't come easy. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to put the effort in to get the things you really need, like things worth having in life. Sometimes these things require effort. Life just is not going to gift you these things easily. Anyway, fuck it. Just fuck it. Phil's always a bastard as always.
I don't know. I guess we'll see, right? All right, guys. Any last stuff you want to talk about today before we adjourn and we get into Baldur's Gate? McGurl says perhaps in retirement. Again, I'm a YouTuber. There's no retirement. You understand that? Like, I'll be doing YouTube forever. It's just a matter of what will I be doing? Because I know I'm not going to be doing full-time gaming forever. Probably I'm going to change into someone who...
I'll be doing YouTube forever. What a depressing fucking thing. What a depressing fucking thing to tell his fucking audience. He's going to be doing YouTube fucking forever. Yeah, also, Phil was gifted 50 memberships right there, but the member got leaned immediately. I'm not going to read out the name of that member, but I'm pretty sure, I think it's safe to assume that that's a fake member bomb of Argentinian money. That is, I don't want to get cancelled by reading out this particular username. That particular username right there. I'm not going to say that. Nah, I'm a pasty white Scottish guy. I'm so white. I'm pale blue. I'm not going to say that word. But there we go. That's So Phil's been gifted a whole bunch of members by one crazy stationery.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much. T Black Mage for Super Chat says Chillquarium is $6 on Steam. There's his fish. That's a good shout. But if I can fucking, you know, pretend it's real life and enjoy it in a video game. It could happen. There we go. So yeah, I mean, who knows? Phil could do that. But then again, it involved setting up his microcomputer and searching Steam and then downloading it and installing it and making sure his settings are okay, and then he doesn't know how to play the game, so the chat have to hold his hand and tell him what fish to get. Oh, but a whole ordeal. He just hasn't got the time to watch fish in a fucking aquarium in a game.
Which was like lettuce, tomato, onion, insanely flavorful chicken. It's not.
Who covers other kind of topics, you know, current events, even politics, stuff like that. I'm sure as I get older, things will change and we'll have to do that kind of stuff. I don't think there'll ever be a full-time retirement for me. I don't see how it's even possible. Yeah, I mean, that's the other concern too. That Jasper might be a cat who would go after the fish. I don't know. We have to set it up so it's cat proof. I've actually seen tanks with cat viewing pods. So what you do is there's like, you know how most tanks are on like a stand, like a wooden stand thing. So the cat, there's a door you can open, and the cat can go in from underneath and peek their head up, and they're in a glass area that's protected. And then it's a viewing section. You know, I'll go to an aquarium. There's viewing sections in the tanks of certain creatures. So it's the same thing. The cat has its own viewing section. I bet he would love that.
This is so boring. I'm going 1.75. 1.75 speed. Come on. Let time go.
Of course. Baldic says Fisher like PC gaming. The nicer and less fuss you want, the more expensive it is. Exactly. And that's what Coral Guy said. He said if you spend a lot of money up front to do a very nice setup up front, it'll be less maintenance and less work and stuff going on, you know, further. So, Felix the Maid looks like they'd re-up their membership for 14 months. Says we all need chili dogs and fish tanks. I don't get the correlation, but fair enough. Thank you for re-upping your membership.
Was that a burp? Hold on. I need to slow us down. If that was a burp, we've won bingo. We need to check this. That may have been a burp. We may have a bingo. Just let it finish fucking freezing up. Give it a second, Gavin. Need to confirm.
I left my cell, my pager, and my home phone at the bottom.
Right. Was this a burp?
Further. So, Felix the Maid looks like they'd re-up their membership for 14 months. Says we all need chili dogs and fish tanks. I don't get the correlation, but fair enough. Thank you for re-upping your membership.
I don't know if that was a burp. Didn't hear. I mean, it looked like it was close to it, you know what I mean? But I feel like that was more like a hiccup. I don't think we're counting that. I'm not sure if we're counting that. Was it a proper burp? I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't know. I'm not sold in it. I'm not really sold in it. If we can't tell, we can't say. Okay, let's just let Phil cook some more, okay? He does seem quite burpy tonight. Just give it time.
Alright guys, we good? Leonardo says get a nice tank with a single, I can't read it, a single beta. Set up for a beta is relatively cheap and they're gorgeous fish. Thank you for going, I appreciate the sentiment. What's the plan for Baldur's Gate 3? I don't know. You guys know better than me. I don't even know what I'm doing. I thought that we were going into this tower to try to infiltrate the Absolute and figure out more about it. I didn't know if we were going to be fighting the Absolute, but at least get more information. Like, we're trying to get intel, right? That's why we're pretending to be one of the cult of the Absolute. Next thing I know, we're doing a jailbreak, and we're in combat, and the game is fucking up, and now I don't even know what to do next. So you know, your guess is as good as mine what we're doing today. I don't know. You had a glitch where you could not load a previous save? I didn't have that glitch. All my saves are fine. Yeah, the only reason, excuse me, the only reason we did Moonrise Tower was because we were following the plot, and in the plot, we were impersonating one of the followers of the Absolute. We fooled everyone around us. That got us to get to Moonrise Tower. Remember that the spider drow guy had the lamp, and so we used the lamp to get to the tower, and that's how we got through all the darkness, all the shadow stuff. But that's all. We haven't found anything else.
Just burp one more time.
Well, that's terrible. Apparently, honor mode is the hardest difficulty. You only have one save, so if you can't... Oh, you can't load any previous save, so you're just stuck with the one thing? I see.
Burp or say interactive or bills or shocked.
Why does Phil always have to mention that there's a tip scroll on the stream?
Do something.
Dark Gaming says, in my game, I killed that guy for the lamp and lets you explore through without worrying about the darkness. Yeah, but... Man, I got tickle in my throat today. Again, everything in this game seems to have an impact on everything. I was afraid if you attack him, now you aggro all the Absolute followers. So imagine getting to Moonrise Tower, and now you can't explore because everyone hates you. You have to kill everyone. I didn't want to do that.
Taxes, I pay my utilities, pay my mortgage, pay my internet bill, pay my utilities. Very slow day for support. Been 47 minutes.
Okay.
The 13th day, I really appreciate that. I need that way more. Pay my taxes, pay my back taxes, I pay my utilities, pay my mortgage.
All right, I think we're blowing the show. These are the questions that died out. Thanks for a more chill atmosphere today, guys. Again, this is what I need. Just a more, just a more relaxing day. I don't want to worry about anything. So today, let everything ride. Everyone relax. Let's have a good day together. I'm not going to worry about anything. Just going to have a good time with Baldur's Gate. Have a good time. We're like a dragon. Gel. And no stress, right? Really, just release the stress. Release the fucking stress today, right? All right. Thanks very much for a good show. When I come back on Friday, we're going to have a lot to talk about because we got this state of play, right, that's going to happen today. So I'm sure we'll be talking about that. I'm sure we'll be talking about what happened on my day off and any other game news, all right? So thank you guys very much.
Oh my god, the fucking gifted membership keeps... Hold on. Yeah, that was another fake membership. 10 gifted members to Phil's chat. It got leaned. And DSP has got the 10 memberships by DSP's anal beads. Yeah. Let's just get back to the bingo.
I appreciate you all chilling with me as always here on the Level 1 Podcast. I hope you all have a safe and happy Friday, and I shall return. Excuse me, a safe and happy Thursday. And I shall return on Friday, and we'll do it all again in a brand new week. All right? Thank you guys, and see you then. Cool. You know what I probably should do? I should probably take the New Year's pictures out of that now, only because New Year's is over, right? Let's remove those. There we go. We'll keep the winter for now. It's still winter until basically the end of February. Then I'll have to change out to find a spring one. All right, guys. Let's get set up here. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. I actually think I got more sleep last night. You know what it probably is? Stress. That's what it must be. Because stress affects you physically a lot. It really does. A lot of people don't realize it, especially people who don't have a very stressful life. But stress can really mess with you. I think that's what it is. Like maybe I got sleep, but it wasn't restful sleep, right? Could be. Okay. All right. Let us take a brief break just for me to use the restroom quickly, and then we'll come back and then we'll jump back into Baldur's Gate 3 and try to figure out what we're doing now after this jailbreak that went haywire and go from there. Okay. Cool. All right. I'll be right back.
He's not even going to run ads or anything, so we can just fast forward until he gets back. When's he back? He's not. He's back here. He waddles back into frame right here. There we go.
Alrighty, everybody. Let's boot her up. As I said, it's been a week. Gotta figure out what to do here. We're literally gonna load in dialogue, right? Because I don't know what to do in this dialogue. I have no clue. Alright. La 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 la. La 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 la. Wait. I hear birds chirping. Okay. Oh! Still don't know what the hell this is. I wonder, all these loading screens, did they change as we unlock new areas of the game? Or were they always showing this stuff? I don't know. Excuse me.
He just burped. It counts. He's not recording yet. We won. That's without a doubt a burp. That is without a shadow of a doubt a burp.
Burger.
Or
Full house? Oh boy. How exciting. Anyway.
We got the full house. We have a bingo. Let me just escape the podcast. Hold on. Let's go to live DSP. Hey buckaroos. Phil is starting the gameplay basically at $30, so there we go. Screw it. Otters. Guys, give me a few minutes to set up the marble stream to pick a winner for the bingo today. 3 in a row. God damn. I'm glad I got 50 captain members because I'm going to need all those member money to pay for the bingo winners, I'll tell you that. But yeah, let me try and get the marbles game set up so we can pick today's marbles winner. So be right back. Alright guys, we are back and we have marbles now. Somebody give me a random number of team 1 in 3000. First number in chat I see will be what I use. 88. Bingo McCringleberry suggests 88. We're going to go with 88 bingo, sorry, marbles track. Community maps here. This one is called Fearful Snow and Adventure by Fear the Beard TTV. So there we go, we're going to choose their map. 46% elimination rate. But yeah, Bingo McCringleberry was the first number I saw in chat, so we're going to use their suggestion. There we go. And let's race. We have 227 marbles. This is going to determine who wins the bingo today. It is the fairest way I can think of. We have a nice snowy track here, nice snowy course. This is a very strange looking start, I must say. So we all go down here, and then there's like a Plinko style thing. There's things in the air, there's things moving about up there at the top. And then we filter down here, we go for all these tubes, and then we go up this elevator. And we go up this elevator some more, and then we get through here, and then... What the fuck's going on here? How do you get to... I don't understand, I'm so confused. Like, how do you get here? Oh, do you go back here? Oh, for fuck's sake, this is a very fiddly course. Right. It's time, go. 227 marbles, good luck everyone, here you go. Remember, every single marble here is a marble that had made sure they left a comment on that community post, which is linked in the description of his live stream. Over 200 of you guys have done that so far. There are multiple marbles for Jasper's Angels, a charity. It is the only marble which has more than one version of itself. Everyone else basically is a fucking free-for-all, and the lane walls is up ahead right now, along with Lassie Man and GH Champion, Crine Bear and all that jazz. Is it Crine Bear or Crin Bear? I can never fucking tell. It's probably Crine Bear. The Y makes me think. Anyway, Lassie Man is going right down here. This is strange little vertical descent, looping in a figure eights or whatever. I don't know, I'm not sure a fucking marble commentator, but here we go. We're going round now. Lassie Man's still in the lead. Overtaken by Dead Bears, so I have the cursor of the commentator straight right there, but Lassie Man has been up there. And I could have sworn you've seen Agent Proper's name somewhere. You've been seeing things. But here we go. The lane walls on one side, they've also been up there for a lot of the time here. So down one side is Dead Bears and Crine Bear, and down the other side is a lane walls with a healthy little advantage here, healthy little lead. Oh, where the hell did it go? Wait, where are people going? Where are people going? Let's just keep up our lane. They got hit by the ring. These rings pushing back and forth, and people are dying as well down here, and Elaine Walls is no longer in the lead. They got pushed back, and Calderic's now in the lead, and YGO Ghost is in the lead. Third Toast Man's up there. In this case, I am so lost in the sauce right now. Calderic looks like they're ahead now. But there's a very close run race, and there's a big giant block in the way of everyone. Everyone's gonna have to team up together to try and get rid of this block. That block's fucking doing flips in the air, doing backflips and front flips and somersaults, and everyone's trying to get through here. The right hand side, or technically left hand side from our perspective, I got through first. Is that more fucking people bouncing up in the air?
I love my life.
I'm just keeping an eye in case someone takes a shortcut here. I'm just keeping an eye. These are two elevators. Oh, these go left and right. These flip. They do flip. Colleen Surik, oh, they got the early advantage here. Either dead might be okay. No, they're not. My bad. Perspective is a bitch. I thought Steve Dead was doing well, but then again, they're not. Colleen Surik, though, looks like they have the advantage. Looks like they are ahead. There's me. I see my marble. And I'm going to die, probably. Okay, let's keep an eye on Colleen Surik. We're not far away from the finish. There's still plenty to go, though. Colleen Surik is ahead. As they bounce down the way. Let's follow them and see what happens. Oh, no. Colleen Surik was living on the edge. Bit too much there. And he's like gone, but Deber. Can Deber survive these little poppy out things that fucking launch it to the moon? They can. Anyone behind them? Toss Salad is just caught up, it looks like, but are still a bit behind. And the speed boosts. We're near the end. We're very close to the end. Dead Bears looks like they're going to fucking take it unless something significant happens. Dead Bears has won today's bingo. Second place was Toss Salad, third place was David, fourth was Tom, fifth was Damien Anderson, sixth was Master on a piece of cider, seventh was Warren, eighth was Nathan Coley, ninth was Nosty Fripples, and 10th was Battery Exhausted. Crazy little end there. Crazy course, a very good course, I think, I must say. And yeah, well done to Dead Bears. Dead Bears, are you in the chat by any chance? Or are you another person that left a comment once upon a time ago and we've not seen any sign of you from a long time? That's a distinct possibility. But yeah, there we go. There's Purpose finishing, there's Mikey finishing the line, and there we go. I think everyone that is still alive finished the course. A whole bunch of people did not make it, of course. Some people perished in the fucking... yeah, we lost about half the marbles. Half the marbles died. I think I was one of them. Where's my name? Am I among the deceased? Did I survive? I might have survived, actually. Hold on, where the hell am I then? I don't know why I'm looking for my fucking name. I don't get anything for it. I'm just kind of curious if I fucking finished or not. Nah, I must have died. I'm pretty sure I died. Fuck it, doesn't matter. Regardless though, the most important thing. Dead Bears won the bingo. They have won today's bingo. Congratulations to them. Big ups to them. There we go. We are going to stop and finish with bingo now. That's us done for today. And also that's us done for Wednesday and of course Thursday as well, because Phil's day off is Thursdays. I will return on Friday for yet some more DSP Bingo. We have technically won 3 bingos in a goddamn row. Phil is that predictable that we've played this fucking game 3 times in a row, and 3 times in a row we have got full houses. Will Phil's predictability ever end? Who knows? But we're on a streak. This is the most exciting streak that's happened since the fucking Vest streak back in 2021. Or whatever the fuck it was. I actually can't remember when the Vest streak was. It feels like it wasn't long ago, but it probably was. But you get what I'm saying though. I do hope you all enjoy the rest of your Wednesday, however you wish to spend it. Big ups and thank you again to D-Dog for the gifted member bomb. 50 members. I have not added the names. I forgot to add the names. I will have all the names added for Friday's stream. So, I'm sorry, but I can't add 50 names very quickly on the fly. It's just, I'm not that talented. But guys, thank you for joining me for some bingo antics. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you for keeping me right in the card, and thank you for just being here in general. I do hope you're all doing very well indeed. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Enjoy your day off on Thursday as well. Make sure you check out our detractors as well. Like that being said, we're live, I'm pretty sure, on Thursday as well. And I'm sure a good time will be had by all. And yeah, I will return on Friday, but I'm going to end how it always ends, by playing notorious PIG contributions made by supremely talented Pixar Animations. So guys, until then, have a good one, and I'll catch you all later. Peace out.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money. When you go outside and all of a sudden greenbacks start falling from the sky and you raise your face up, you're like, oh, you start dancing, you go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money.
Free.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.